Hello, hello, and welcome back to For the Curse of the Icefields. Where we last left our hooligans, they were not fully finished, but still going through our downtime, and they went through the efforts of each of the different cities, concluding its type of government and its name. But I think we haven't reached. You guys get a few years.
We
You guys
we
get the
literally
time skip
only
stuff. Gotta get through eventually. Oh boy.
the only part of our time skip downtime that we have done was getting all of the bureaucratic shit out of the way.
Yeah.
And most of them, we said, like, let the druid handle it.
Most of it.
What? You let the most non-government person make government decisions.
Yes.
Oh, Swumi or Fell?
Swumi.
The druid.
That was not a fucking druid. God help me if you are.
Also,
Takes
the
a
game
level
is
on
still
druid.
paused.
Oh, my bad. Wasn't on my end.
There we go.
Hello, I was asleep for several months.
Yes.
Good
shit has
morning.
happened. Shit went down.
Bert's all the way over here.
Let me
I deleted him.
get Bert.
No, this way I'm the only person without a.
God, I have so many pets.
There's only me and Phil. That
You have the wyvern, you have cranberry, you have
My
your
son.
familiar.
I am contemplating.
Uh-huh.
I'll do it later. I'll DM you.
All right.
There we go.
I like to imagine Cranberry is just like flattened to the side on the sides of the chair. He's just like drooping.
just melts into it.
Melting
Yeah.
into it.
He's never been on a chair before.
Won't you start eating it?
Will he start eating it?
No, it's not meat.
Oh, is it solely meat? Okay.
It is
Organic
carnivorous.
Gotcha.
It is a blood slime. It is specifically carnivorous.
Fair enough.
Oh man. Oh. So what's the last thing we concluded completely?
We literally only did all of the bureaucratic stuff.
We also was trying to decide the equipment and weaponry for the army for the nation.
We figured out that we are advantageous enough to have two people who can break down the recipe for adamithril. So we have the resources to make that
And
on
we're
the
also going to
cheap.
get some bolters as well for our army instead of using bows.
Yes. We have gun. I don't know why Dom is coming in quiet.
I'll turn that up though.
So we decided on the type of government. We didn't backtrack any promises we had already made.
Yeah, so everyone should be happy for now.
We have established a exclusion zone around certain tribals because they're very angry.
That
Very
took a lot of
violent.
talking about.
That took longer than it should have.
Thank you, Nyana.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I think like the last major thing we talked about.
Trade.
Well, pretty much
Drugs.
the only two countries we have a problem with are the Scalic Dominion and, by extension, the Nomdrakius Empire. Everyone else is able to trade here.
Unless they fuck it up for themselves.
Right. We also talked about letting the Crystal Empire make their own accords on whether or not they'll have an embassy site or if they have to remove their archive.
We also talked about one nation wanting to trade for our valuable metal for magical items and whatnot.
And we're on the fence of that because, well, yes, they want it for spellcrafting. At the same time, what are they going to be doing? You know?
And there's only really one place they'll be able to mine safely without pissing off dragons or
Yep.
druids.
It's not so much
So-
pissing off the dragons, it's just watching out for them.
You see, we make a tunnel preemptively.
Dude,
But,
you talking about tunnels reminded me that I talked to my fucking zombie prepper coworker the other day.
I mean,
She detailed her entire zombie plan to me. I was just like, okay.
What? Are they... You know what? We're not going into that on stream.
Yeah, we're
That's
not
a
going into that.
conversation to have later. Right. I guess another question is, are the druids going to take a spot on the council? Because they're rather predominant.
I would
But
say so, but it's
they
up to them.
they stay out of politics typically.
As
I'd
long
say
as their
maybe
land
Do
I'll-
they
is,
want the metal to
as-
happen again?
as long as their land is left alone, they're fine.
I'd say give them a table when it comes to not more the political side of it, more the keeping the environment, trying to keep everything safe, the nurturing of it and whatnot.
We have founded the EPA.
Yeah.
Environmental protectionist.
Which is
Alright.
pretty much what druids are anyway. We just gave them a name.
Anyways, I think the only thing major we would need to get out of the way right now, or specifically my character would need to get out of the way, is dealing with the nature god situation.
Yeah.
Remind me about all that again?
That's something that hasn't really been talked about.
That
Oh, okay,
stuff
right,
can
that's
be
fine.
concluded after session.
Oh,
And it doesn't need rules, it's just things your character will find out. Depending on who's going to go with them, though. That's the fun part.
And I think the only other thing is, where are we going to go from here?
That is something I will be getting to, as Solaria has plans for y'all.
oh no.
Wonder that.
I mean, she did hire ya.
That is true.
I don't remember signing a contract of employment. Also, I live here.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Why have you been paying us?
Have we technically got payment from her yet?
A few times, yes.
My memory's terrible.
Now, you guys have, well, about 5 years of vacation, sort of. You guys have 5 years of a time skip to go through, so you guys have some fun little dilly-dallies you can deal
Wait,
with.
we have how much of a time skip?
5 years.
5 years.
5
as it's
years.
well, you have to
Half a decade.
realize you guys are going to be helping this nation spend these 5 years building themselves back up, so they're an actual nation, so they're actually able to defend themselves. Because you guys' part here isn't fully done yet, but during these 5 years, you can do other things on the side, along with helping, whether it be with each other or by yourselves.
Did we ever find?
For
Zane?
instance, I don't think any of you are going to be able to help with druid shit.
No.
Genuine question: did we ever find Zarian?
Zarian?
No,
Let's go.
The
He's-
Aquadal.
he's in the dream.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's someone
Sorry,
else's
it's been
problem.
a while. No, he's still my problem.
I think we, since last week we were on about again outfitting our armies with bolters. So I think at some point will be going to train to use them to additionally help train our armed forces. Because with my military background, it might make it a bit easier. And
I think my world's starting to enter the new age of steampunk.
Yeah,
Only specific nations have unlocked that DLC.
I know,
yeah.
right?
Only specific nations have that focus.
get paid to win, motherfuckers.
But no. So you're
bought the
doing
belt.
army shit. So Enoch's doing army shit. That's the plan.
For
Army
some of the
shit
time, at least.
and other stuff. Oh, did you guys not get? One moment. Ah. Very well. Yeah. Who would like to? Yeah, it's 5 years. I know it's a lot of time to think about, but before it, there isn't really a lot that you guys would. I don't think, at least. Not
I'd
sure.
probably say most of us would probably go back to our home areas
Except Belliath.
for a bit.
Except me.
Well,
If I go to the Scaling Dominion, I will fucking die.
I mean, we
Actually,
could always blow the place to the ground if you want. I mean, I'm happy to do that.
No. Belliath in the establishment of this new nation. She. Oh God.
What
5
would
years
she
is
do?
a long time, and there's a lot to consider. But I think a few things she would do. First of all, she would try and foster her relationship with Fire Fist.
fair enough.
And try and be there despite being a very aloof person who does not know how to approach relationships whatsoever and is just doing her best
That's like
and failing most of the time. She's just like, I think this will do well, and it's just like a horrible
Let's give it a
mess.
shot.
Yeah, she's shooting her shot. In the statecraft side of things, I think Belliath would try to get magical schools established.
Ooh.
Apart from in one
Because
time. One city.
I did mention early on in this campaign, or not early on, but kind of midway through,
Yeah, so far.
that Belle wanted to be a teacher. And I think the best way, and Belle thinks the best way for the whole Curse of Metal and everything to not happen again, and for this place to actually shine, is to have a strong magical presence that could rival things like the Scaling Dominion.
So
We
what?
should establish the Kitsch Flint Magical Academy and home for despot children.
That is a fantastic idea, and I definitely would do that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's making me think again about the that trade deal, metal for magical items.
But
that
yes,
could help with the
Belle would be establishing Belle would be establishing magical school shit, school infrastructure, which she's not an expert on like how schools are actually run, so she's mostly just like
Winging
finding
it.
a spot,
Well,
finding the people who are
okay.
actually able to make it.
One moment, Belliath. Well, in technicality, your family ran schools themselves of magic.
Yeah,
So you have
fair.
minor knowledge. You actually have some knowledge of how it could be like, but you know that you shouldn't do it exactly how they'd have, because they were
Belle
much
has
more
no
brutal.
desire to. Belle is the type of teacher where brutal punishment is not how you learn.
You know how not to run a school. In other
I know
words.
how not to run a school, and I don't know if Belle would end up the headmaster. Honestly, she might, but
She could just be a teacher / founder.
in all these 5 years, as I'm doing a lot of this more public stuff, I am quietly gathering information about the state of the Scalic Dominion, and I am looking for the remaining members of my family.
During your time, you found a few schools. Which cities would you like these schools in? You cannot choose the Shadow City because they will fucking kill you.
I realize that.
The City
Victor
of
would not be
Spite.
very.
The
He would not. It's
City
the
of
City of
Spite.
Spite. That's perfect.
That's what he said it was called.
This City
Yeah,
of Spite.
But no, yeah. There would definitely be one in Hope.
Okay.
At Silver Harbor. We
Or
finally
Silver.
named
Oh,
the
Silver.
fucking
Oh, we
map.
named it. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've missed a lot. So yeah, one in Silver Harbor. This one would be. Oh, so with a big druidic presence. I feel like the druids would also
I think there is
be
one,
involved
really.
in the school. So I think it would be. I can't think of a name
They
right now.
would not. They have
They
their
would
own
not?
shrine
Okay.
for a reason.
Okay.
So Ire, glass, metal.
I would.
Well, there's one that we can't.
Where is the city? Which one was the city I killed my aunt in? Was it Ire?
That was the City of Glass.
City of Glass. There's definitely going to be one there.
Which one have we gave Victor?
City of Shadows, also
Shadows.
known as now the City of Spite, which
Right.
is on the map where the Temple of Tyr is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
brush over the map quickly.
even outside the cities, there would be smaller schools. Belle would put a lot of her energy towards
Education.
education, not just magic, but also just like making sure people can actually survive in the world. Like schools for diplomacy or for different trade skills and stuff like that. Stuff that she would definitely bring in, like Erikai and people who are good craftsmen. She would even contact Victor if he would let her.
If it's a magical school, that might be a bit more of a no-go.
I mean, he doesn't
Look
really
at
have
that-
a problem with you. He has a problem with me because I'm a druid and
Yeah,
he's
very
racist.
magically racist. But no, yeah, like I would spend a lot of time. Wait, what's this? Oh, the Kobold Hive.
It got taken
Do
over
I
by
put-
kobolds.
Do I put a magical school in the Kobold Hive?
No.
No.
Will end terribly.
So the City of Glass would be hesitant to put a magic school in.
Yeah,
City of
that's
Metal
fair.
and City of Ire would be 100% up for it.
I would fight to get it in the City of Glass because the legacy that my aunt left behind needs to be fucking erased.
Or have it on the outskirts, so it's not
Probably on
easy
the
to
outskirts of
walls,
the
but-
city. Like my
Just
my
outside the
aunt's-
city, just by like a few.
my
Next to the
aunt's
farms.
actions need to be remembered, but she herself needs to be fucking erased. So
Fair enough.
Belle would probably fight really, really hard to get a new education of magic in the City of Glass after it
Right.
had
Give
been under
me
siege for so long.
2 persuasion rolls.
2 persuasion rolls. You got it.
Hold on.
These are the
let's
first.
see.
These are the first rolls I have had since I've been back. I have a plus
You know what?
9.
You know what that's going to. You know what that's going to be, don't you?
Shut up. Why would you say that?
Hold
Here's
on.
one.
You don't know what I mean.
That's a 26.
You do have a
Nice.
+9, so
And then
crits.
that's a crit. Fuck you, Dom.
Hey, you don't know which way I meant it, so suck it.
What way you meant it? You Brexit.
You fucking Brexit geezer.
I was gonna call him a
No,
Brexit.
that's still not
Brexit
sorted that
cuck,
shit out
but I
yet.
couldn't get the word out.
Yeah,
How many years
it's-
has it been since Brexit was ratified and you still haven't fucking figured it out?
I weren't able to vote as of yet, so that would be just before my 18th birthday, and I'm now 25.
That tells us so much.
I'm now 25.
Okay.
So like 6 years ago.
Just give us
Yeah,
the number of
something like
years. Why are you making us do an algebra question?
We've only just gotten back into this friggin' space program that the EU have had up.
Oh my god.
Yes, just.
Alright. So
Yeah, 'cause
you
we're all
succeed in convincing the city of Glass that your school won't be like people previously.
I also want to
along
make
your travels, you guys have found many different magic users and ones
Sorry,
who
can I do
bond
one
magic.
more small thing?
You sure can. What's up?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Oh,
I want to
you're
make
fine.
it clear that none of these schools are to be named after a member of the Von Shadra family.
Fair.
Not even me. And in fact, I don't even know if Belle keeps.
You are being
her
adopted.
name.
Do not resist.
Exactly. Belle is reluctant to keep her name, but I don't know where I'm going to go with that yet. Okay, go ahead.
The schools, Solaria suggests that they're named after the former king.
Well,
former
I
king?
think
It would
I've already
entice
brought it up.
people more to go to the schools,
Hmm.
being a name that is known and well respected.
Respected.
Well, one of them
Yes.
is definitely named the Kitch Flint School of Magic.
That one is very
Kid
funny to
Flint.
me.
The Kitch Flint Academy of Magic, Academy
And
for
Thievery.
Magic and Despot Children.
Yeah, no, this specific school is going to be a combination academy and
Orphanage.
orphanage, and hopefully a good orphanage, because I will be checking in regularly to make sure the people aren't assholes.
We have like a small bronze statue of the rat outside.
Yeah, he's just holding the cube aloft.
No,
Yes.
no, he's eating the freaking jerky or whatever.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, one of them, home for destitute youths. As
It would be for, not to the.
yeah,
That's
but
proper grammar.
one would definitely be called the Kitch Flint Schoolhouse, the Kitch Flint Academy of Magic, and Home for the Destitute.
Let me just write that out.
yeah, you do it.
And one, I'm tempted to name one after Victor out of spite.
Do you want him to hate you?
I want to annoy him.
Hmm.
I'll probably ask
I
him.
do-
I will be asking him out of character what Victor's plans are for the city.
Yeah, but in that way, I'm trying to think like what NPCs, because again I haven't done this in a while, so I'm like trying to rack my brain.
Name one after your slime friend.
Oh no, we have
The
one
cranberry.
academy. We have
The
one
cranberry is
academy
so
named
tasty.
after Dahlius.
Belliath? Okay.
Since
What was the name
it
of
was
the Shadow
requested.
Dragon?
we don't know. Also, that
Oh.
would be a bad idea. They hate magic.
Right.
We've not even come up with a name.
The
for us.
Soraya School of Magic. No.
No.
No magic in there whatsoever.
Also, during this time, Soviet mentioned something to me during one of the streams that I want to do. You gave me this eye.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And you told me that this eye could change my subclass.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
And
The left
technically
eye,
raised
the
as
left eye of Baranage.
Yep. It also can be well. You can use it for other things. You don't have to put it in your own.
I intend to use it for other things.
Very well.
You see,
We
Soviet
also-
mentioned something really funny
We also have
involving
the star
my
of
slime.
Dragon Eyes.
I don't think that would work with your slime.
We don't know unless we try. You are just fucking dead set on creating a child.
I am, honestly.
We
Bell.
could talk to Zariah on
Well,
an
first-
ethical way to achieve this.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if I feed the eye to Cranberry, if it would kill him?
You can make an Arcana check.
Arcana check, you got it.
Alright, because this creature is not sentient yet, it wouldn't do anything to them. They just
It would
consume
just
the
destroy
eye.
the eye.
Okay.
It'd be a snap.
Yeah,
So-
then I would probably
Consult Zariah.
talk
on
to
an
Zariah.
ethical way.
make sure that he doesn't become psychic, for one.
We have the
but
psychic juice.
we do have the psychic juice. I do not want him to drink it, but yeah, I will definitely talk to Zariah and see about making Cranberry a little slime toddler.
Ethically.
Ethically.
And
I stress that in basically every sentence I'm telling to Zariah, which is like, all right, listen, I want him to become sentient, but do it in a way that won't hurt him or be tried in a international court.
I feel like this is my sister's expertise.
I didn't even know you had a sister.
I don't tell people often, but it's technically not my sister, it's my true self's sister. But she made a race of plasmoids.
Okay.
I could try and make some contact to see what we can accomplish.
Please do.
Make me. Actually, can you
Can
make
I
me?
help?
If you're with them and hanging out, for sure.
I'm pretty sure
Sure.
Sumi will be with me. Yeah.
Medicine.
They would want
I
to
assume
make
Sumi
sure
will
this
get
is
tired
ethical.
of statecraft.
Make me a medicine check. Show me then.
not good at that.
Me or
You
them,
do
because
that.
I have expertise.
You.
I'm
more
terrible
likely.
at medicine. And I'll.
It's 22.
Oh my
I watched it slowly roll off a 20, and I
It
seen
rolled
20.
off the 20, and I am so fucking mad.
Man, it would have been 34.
I'm kind
Jesus,
of mad I don't have
20 plus, like,
inspiration. I want to
14?
try that again.
I mean, I could give you the help action and give you advantage.
That is true.
I'll give Sumi the help action to
In technicality, you don't have proficiency in skill. Oh my god.
well.
Anyways, you like high numbers, I see.
So I double.
Hehe.
So I add 11.
I just want to point out that a 30 in D&D is near impossible.
Crit.
Ish.
So
Low-
you figured out
at
you
low
figured out
levels,
the
30
like
is
consciousness of the
hard.
mind.
So, no. Shumi finds this out. Zariah's clones are like low-tier homunculi. They're missing something. Something Zariah didn't fully know about because he is mundane. he doesn't understand magic. Though the rest of you have seen circuits and know how circuits work and would understand that more than likely all the clones were made without circuits in mind. So this homunculi, these eyes he's put into his own body that have given him the ability of magic are killing him. You're actually more surprised that he's actually lived even this long, and probably
Okay,
concerning why.
Well, this is unrelated to what we were doing.
It
No,
is.
it's very much related because this eye could kill Cranberry.
No, it's
Well-
killing Zariah because he's not. He doesn't have
Oh.
circuits. He's a homunculi. A clone.
We'll have that.
Got it.
We'll have that conversation then.
At some point. But yeah. One moment. I gotta go to the bathroom quickly. Can't hold it.
You know, you're talking a lot of shit for someone who almost got organ harvested for their magic.
I know. So, I have an idea or some plans that I will. What do you think about them? I'm like, we have a lot of like dead people in the Crystal Empire
No.
now, right?
No,
Dead
no,
bodies.
no.
Technically
no
not,
necromancy.
because when we got rid of the person controlling them, they just went unconscious. They didn't die.
Even better, they didn't rot.
Fucking damn it.
So-
I forgot. Those were also for you to tamper with in case you wanted to become dragon.
To become
Like-
a like full on a dragon.
You can do that. You have the draconic bloodline. You could go further down that instead of warlock.
I I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this character, honestly. Like,
Pick a class and stick with it.
don't tell me how to run my character.
Flip a coin, motherfucker. Flip a coin.
No.
So what if I just like research on how to use the
I am back.
body parts as, you know,
What
Spell
body
casting.
parts?
the crystal guys. I forgot
You
the
just want to
race.
use that motherfucker's head as a friggin'.
Yeah,
There-
I
I know
want
what
to turn
you're
him into a
trying to
wand.
do,
They're
motherfucker.
no longer
You want
crystal.
to turn him into a wand?
They,
Yeah, I wanna.
the guy's head is no longer crystal.
Wait,
He
why did
reverted
you stop
back
me
to
when I
his
was trying to
normal-
cast my magic through it? Then
Because we want to see the fucker explode.
He's no longer crystal though. You just have some dude's head.
Which is probably rotted and decayed in your bag.
no, it's in my bag of holding, so it's not rotting.
Oh, if you
It's
put it in your
dry
bag,
age.
if you put it in your bag of holding while it was still crystalline, it will still be crystalline. It's been cut
Yeah.
off.
That it wasn't though because the effect
Oh.
died once we killed him and the big crystal.
Mhm.
Anyways,
I
so
mean,
resolving.
there must be some of them
we
that are
we
still
were
crystal.
trying to resolve something else first
What's up?
before Nikki stepped away. Let's get
Shardmind.
let's finish it in order we started. How do we ethically resolve the cranberry conundrum?
I don't know.
Ethically? Easily.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Cranberry
Oh,
can
easily.
be turned into a plasmoid.
How?
Is it like a
the
4-year-old
sister.
gaining sentience?
Well, giving
It just
it
eat something, doesn't it?
giving it sentient flesh.
So if I just like cut off an arm and huck it to the plasmoid, or does it have
It
to
has
be
to be the brain.
Wait, do I have Enoch and Phil's hands?
Well, no, I'm asking specifically, does it just have to be sentient flesh, or does it have to be a brain?
Well, brain would be worse.
What would
Words.
brain do?
It would make him psychic.
Okay, so it just has to be flesh from a sentient creature.
Yeah.
Like any flesh.
Any flesh.
Okay. Well, I know the way to fix this.
This doesn't
Time to
seem
perform self-surgery.
This doesn't seem ethical.
It's
Has-
ethical if I'm doing it of my own volition.
I mean,
Wait, hang on.
has fucking
Wait, you're not
pieces
doing
of
what I think you're doing, right?
creatures in their body or like in their on their person.
Wait, hang on.
You have like pieces of dragon and other things.
Of me and Phil.
I mean,
Phil and
Yeah.
also Phil and
Don't cut off your
Enoch's
fucking hand.
hands. Technically, someone has a skull. Two
Okay.
people do.
but
I
like,
do.
here's the thing, though. If we we can't give them the parts from these two because their circuits got fried. That's why we amputated them. So those are no good. Giving him any of the skulls would create the problem of he would become a psionic creature, which we don't want.
You also
Stop
have to.
moving your character. You're not here.
It's fine. I can move around. Ugh. Don't worry about it.
I was gonna turn him into mayonnaise slime.
No.
That won't work.
Cease.
I'm mayonnaise.
They're
Uh,
a cannibalistic slime as it is. Well,
So,
cannibalistic
So
is a
our-
harsh term. They
Carnivore.
eat only meat. Carnivore.
Yes.
There we go.
So, we have two options. We can either give them some of the dragon eyes, which would create a draconic bloodline sorcerer, or we abuse the fact that I literally regrow limbs for a living, and we just feed it one of my hands.
Nikki, quick question. Depending on what sort of sentient thing it eats, will that also determine what type
What class
it becomes? Or so, for example, if it eats my hand,
Okay. Well,
even if it
first
wasn't,
of all, you're all humanoids, so it would affect it as if it was a humanoid, in a way.
so that's the only thing that would affect
So
it. Would be the
it would become a plasmoid if you feed it humanoid flesh.
right.
Right, but like, so the two ethical options we have is I do it, or
You
we
dig up a
feed it.
corpse.
What do you mean?
I won't class that as being ethical.
We don't need a full corpse.
You need enough mass for it to grow.
We're not gonna just keep cutting off your hand.
I get what you're trying to do, and yes, that is viable, but how long are you going to keep cutting off your arm?
That's fair. With
Only
the jar,
fucking D&D things.
cat.
I'm just
Okay, with the
right
jar,
with that moment, right? That made me think of Dragon Ball Z Abridged when was it Frieza met Piccolo and
Oh my
kept
God.
ripping his arm off in the Abridged series and just laughing about it because he could regrow it, right?
so would the jar of dragon eyes be sufficient mass?
That is a different type. That would be a dragon, and you'd be doing something completely different.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that would be a problem. then.
No. We make a jelly dragon.
Goo dragon.
Okay.
Instead of flying, it just
Um,
bounces.
Hmm.
It floats.
Yeah, just boom, boom.
Where are we going to ethically source a body?
From your own graveyard.
We don't have a graveyard.
You have
Also, that's not ethical.
You
That's
guys
not
have
ethical, that's
literally
grave
brought
robbing.
in corpses to this town before.
So
Wait, I mean, if listen,
They
if
were
fucking-
burned.
Yeah, they were burned.
I got the body
fair
if you
enough.
need to.
No, we're not.
No, I have a dead body in my bag of holding.
Why
What do
am
you
I not
mean?
surprised?
Okay, hang on. That is a fucking.
I took one.
From where?
From
The
where?
fight. I have a Shardmind body.
Oh
Okay,
my
we're not using
God.
that. We're
Can't
not,
use
we're
that.
not using that.
Hold on. Did you put it in before or after it decrystallized?
So,
I mean, after we finish the fight.
ethically sourced, you can go beat up some of those circle of metal
Oh, yeah.
wizards,
Yeah,
or
wait,
you
I know
can
what
kill
to
some
do now.
loose cannibals that have been roaming around.
I know what to do now. We could tie that into something I was going to do.
Oh,
I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
go exterminate the circle of metal.
Fair enough.
On
I thought you were going to
this
say you were going
continent.
to. I thought you were
On
going to
this
say the
continent, yeah.
circus.
I'm gonna go exterminate the circus.
Well, I don't trust them either.
They're gone. They
That's
left
why
your
I thought
guys'
that's where you
town.
were going.
You guys didn't
Okay,
interact with them.
thank
They
fuck.
leave.
No.
They were
Anyways.
they're a traveling circus.
Find them.
Anyways, actually, you know what? I'll make a survival check, or what?
Yeah,
what
that's
would it
tracking.
be to find like a small pack of cannibals?
Survival is what you use for tracking anything.
I would like-
think I've got a decent survival. If you want me to do it again.
What is your total? Because I have a plus
oh,
9.
+4. Yeah, no, never mind.
Are you proficient?
No. I thought I
Okay,
was.
then.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I'd like to track down a pack of cannibals.
All right.
I'd like to exterminate a pack of cannibals.
Because there isn't really that many around. They're very sparse, but you do find a small band that was hiding outside the city of Ire. No, Glass.
Keyword was.
Well, until you. I'm guessing you bring your friends with you for this. You're not gonna go
I'm
off and do it
bringing
yourself.
Belliath. I'm bringing Belliath, Cranberry, and probably Ennaq.
Yep, I'll tag on.
Phil and Nyana are probably doing their own thing inside their homes. Winky face.
Correct.
Eloping as usual.
Eloping.
It's almost like the three
it's
most
Twitch sensitive, it's
sexualized
fine.
character. It's almost like the three most sexualized characters of the campaign all have a common trait.
I'm sorry, what? I'm not sexualized at all. What do you mean?
You wanna be?
No!
I can make
God.
that true.
Alright, so you do
All
manage
the
to
fucking
find them, and because
tieflings.
of your guys' levels and everything, you can easily kill them. No problem.
Yeah. Murder.
We wait until nightfall when they sleep.
Roads.
And then Belliath throws a boulder at them.
No, we leave the first one. We just throw freaking cranberry at them and just let them devour him. While we take out the rest.
Just a rabid, like like in cartoons where the cat like jumps onto somebody and there's just clothes.
But yes, we
Go for the eyes, boo!
we ethically source our cannibal flesh for the last
Ethically, yes.
Go for the eyes,
Ethically.
boo! Go for the eyes! Ah!
Alright.
I'll have their skulls.
No, we
I
need
now
those.
have to ask the question, how many bodies do you let Cranberry eat? Or do you
One.
just let him eat
Yes.
One.
Okay.
one.
Yes.
We'll see what happens after one.
How many bodies do we got?
Enough.
Don't answer. The answer is yes. All of them.
We'll see what happens after one. Oh no.
60
Okay.
of them.
one?
60
Fantastic.
human bodies.
What do you mean, that's not good? That's not good. I don't like that. You said fantastic.
Fantastico.
I'm scared. Nikki, if you make me kill my fucking pet on on the one day I am able to be here. I will be very cross with you.
I would probably
Don't
piss
worry,
me off.
I'll kill it for you.
Like you realize that I will be genuinely very upset with you.
Watch your tone. I'm sensitive and will cry.
I'm thinking of the exact cat image you were thinking of.
Oh no, I'm thinking of this.
Wait, hang on. Wait, where are you posting this?
Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
Wait, where are you bringing this up? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Anyways,
I've been
so
looking. There isn't a lot of. I don't have artwork for this because I don't have a.
Because you
Hold
weren't
on, I
planning
got
on
this.
Cranberry becoming sentient.
No, no.
does Cranberry take the form of male or female?
Or androgynous.
Both.
Shumi should know the answer to this. They're actually androgynous. They don't
Yes,
have
but
a.
I'm-
No. They don't have a gender. They just
What humanoid
choose to
form
look
do they
like
mimic?
male or female, and they can change their gender at will.
I'm aware of this. What form does it choose to mimic?
First.
Good question.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
Roll
There we go.
D2.
Male.
Okay. My son!
My son, my boy.
My boy!
Father,
There are
help.
only female plasmoid images.
Hold on.
Of course
Sounds
there
about
are.
Or like.
I-
I kind of want to use this one.
Here's one. I'm sending it in our chat.
I regardless of the image, I am imagining a short a short little plasmoid boy. No, I don't think that would. I don't like that.
Would you like this one?
No, I don't.
Where are you putting these?
In our chat.
I imagine that as Cranberry changes, he keeps the same the same like blank expression as he
Jerky
changes.
expression.
But he just sort of he blinks and slowly just kind of realizes he's alive as he grows arms and legs and becomes this little plasmoid toddler.
I don't know why the
Not toddler, but a kid that's the age
Infant.
of like 3 or 4.
I mean, I guess the question is, what happens if we let them eat more than one?
No!
Now I have to determine what kind of creature did you feed them? Because cannibals can be casters, can be warriors, or could be rogues. So choice.
Oh, choice. Okay.
Probably a caster because Belliath wants a
caster.
child. They can teach magic.
I'm pretty sure as a flavor thing, I don't know if I would actually. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check, and I'm gonna see if I would have told Firefist about this. That's a 20. I would have.
So
I would have told Firefist about this, and oh, that actually reminds me of something else.
you guys never
Over
knew what
the
a
cour-
pitmaster was. You never got to see what those things could actually do.
We never
and I'm
got to
so
see what
angry
they
about
did.
it. They're casters.
Yeah, but no, one more thing. As Belle is kind of getting to know Firefist and forwarding that relationship, she has enchanted all of her clothing to be at least fire resistant, if not fireproof. So that if she goes to hug Firefist, she won't fucking burn. Like,
Hold on.
Sorcerer
one that I-
or cleric.
wait, sorry?
Sorcerer or cleric.
I
Ooh.
found this one.
Sorcerer. What the fuck? That's sick as
Red
hell.
Plasmoid.
Maybe later, but no. Like, sorcerer.
Okay.
I don't know what domain.
Doesn't that won't matter. I just need to know that part. So,
Mm-hmm.
crankied wisdom. There plus
Cranky.
cranked wisdom.
Okay.
Low
Well,
strength,
no.
medium.
Sorcerers are charisma. I assume you're doing cranberry stats.
They're trying to figure out which one.
There we go. Is cranberry? Cranberry's a token. Cranberry's gonna get proper stats now.
Yay!
Because they're now a humanoid.
Look at.
They're
No.
still really little, but they're a humanoid now.
Does it learn one language by default, or do we have to teach it a language?
Yeah, do we actually like? He just gained sentience.
Papa?
Wrong. This is...
It knows common and
Celestial. Why does this thing can speak to gods?
abyssal or draconic.
Ooh. Draconic.
Good choice. The other one would have made it a crazy
I
person.
choose Arcarian.
All right.
I already have nightmares. I don't want to pass that on to my child.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. They still have hope. They're not an adult yet. They still can be optimistic.
I know Cranberry's gonna have a linked character actor data. And they're gonna become a first level caster.
Yay.
Now we can give them the funny eye.
I don't want to give them the funny eye like seconds after they've been born.
Ah,
born
you're
here,
finally
let me just
alive.
Here,
Snap.
have
Give
a
you
new.
a eye.
That's actually a thing in Cyberpunk, which is
Oh.
very fucked up. Where it's like, oh, the eye sockets are one of the only things that never change on a child. So you can implant ocular implants into a baby
In from day one, yeah.
from day one. Isn't that
So you're
fucked up?
saying that child that was just born can beat me in an arms wrestle?
No. Not like no. That's the only implant they can possibly like put in
Oh,
is eyes because again the eyes are some of the only things that don't really change in people
most
when
cases,
they're growing
anyway.
up. In most cases, yeah. In most cases, eye sockets and like optical nerves will not change. So that's like a thing in the cyberpunk universe that is very controversial of like are we able to implant babies with ocular enhancements? Like
I mean, from baby, I do think it does change. That's the make because obviously the skull's still forming.
I think it changes the least out of everything. I don't know. I haven't read this specific piece of lore in a while, so I don't remember all of it.
Okay, sorcerers don't get that spell. Good to know.
hmm.
But no, yeah. Yeah, I assume Cranberry starts growing up. And
So what does he speak? Draconic?
Mama?
he speaks Mama?
Common and
He
draconic.
speaks common,
Common and
draconic.
draconic.
Okay.
I assume I teach him a lot of the more complicated sides of Draconic and Common.
Especially the curses and swear words.
I'm not teaching him curses and swear words. That would be
Gee, God
Phil.
help you when you have kids, man.
Yeah. No.
It's the first thing you gotta teach them, so they know that when they are like cursed at, they will know in every language. I know 8 of them.
I can just imagine it's can you say dada, it's can you say fuck you? Can you say get bent?
Can you say eat my ass?
No, definitely don't
Bitch
say that as a
food.
No,
child.
okay,
Hell
no, I didn't think about
Hell
that. I didn't think about that. God damn it. Oh, God help any of us if we're ever in a parental position.
God help you. I don't know why you're dragging me into this.
I think I'd be alright.
Fair. But
I
no,
will
like,
teach Suomi's kids so many curses.
so Soviet, I think, would be the most responsible out of all of us,
Oh, God, yeah.
ironically.
You are making a mistake with that assumption.
All right, Cranberry. Oh, it worked. Just me editing his actual token edited his,
It worked? It worked!
but I'm still gonna delete him and replace
no.
him.
No, my boy!
It'll be like 2 seconds. Come on.
What? Mother help!
They are still
Hold on.
slight. They actually like
They got chonky.
they're not
They got
medium
chunkier.
size. They're still small size.
Yeah, I imagine that.
So they're like the size of a gnome or a dwarf.
You know, a child.
Yeah.
The size of a child.
What is Cranberry's first words in the world?
What are his first words?
What is this shit?
Yeah.
What happened?
Drugs.
Well.
Damn it, it's Phil's.
Oh.
Drunk.
Crack.
God, as soon as Cranberry gained sentience, I turned to Swumi and it's just like, okay, listen, she cannot have any of, or they cannot have any of your stash, okay?
I didn't plan on it.
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Here, have some poison.
I'm gonna make an insight check on Swumi to see if she's lying to me.
Why would they be lying to you?
That's a 10. Are you lying to me?
Why would they be lying to you?
I don't know. Chaos. I mean, on the day we met, you gave me wine and you gave me like weed.
You asked for those.
I did ask for those, you're right, but you didn't stop me.
That's
You're
just all
an idiot.
your fault.
He was
This
furious.
is all your fault.
Um,
A child.
so we
So-
have created
Uh,
oh no.
a low-level plasmoid.
Hey.
5 years to train.
They
Payback
have-
23
They have
HP.
they can turn their fists into iron, and
Ooh.
they can
Let's
turn
go.
their teeth into like something that does
daggers.
more damage. That's their cantrips.
Yeah.
They don't have any like
What
long-range cantrips.
What are Cranberry's first words?
They belch.
That's not a word.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Nom.
I have never seen a first Nyana, this is a child. I've never seen a child where their first words were delicious.
We never heard.
I never seen a child. What's this? Drops.
Stop.
Eldritch Blast.
What are
Stop it.
children?
Hey, what are children?
Technically you.
Yeah, you are. Do you know your name? I don't think he knows
Cranberry.
his name. Hey, he knows his name.
Hey, Blood Wolf.
I will pick
Stands 4 feet tall.
I will hold child like hamburger. I will pick him up and just be like, I turn to Swumi as I'm holding Cranberry. This is potentially the strangest decision I've ever made.
Really?
Yes.
Like I made a deal with a demon
How much is fluid
and I
outside?
forsook a rich family. This is the strangest decision I've made. I'm gonna go show him the Fire Fist.
Oh, honey, I'm home.
I
Yes,
have
our
brought
toddler.
Here's our child.
Congratulations, you are mother.
Yeah. I also want to point out that Belle
Your
has
problem now, not it.
Belle has no idea how to hold a child. It's very clear that she's like not
Just
used
arms
to
length,
this,
just
so-
under the arms. Just
yeah, basically. Like,
Why is it naked? Put some clothes on.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It doesn't have those things.
The slime.
It takes a humanoid shape.
doesn't have genitalia or anything like that, so you're good.
No.
No.
They don't see that stuff. Usually.
Don't worry, you're not going
What
to
the
prison.
fuck? I just have to step back and think about this character for a second. So, this is a rich girl who got used by experiments by her family, who decided to make a deal with a demon to kill her family after she got draconic magic put inside her. Later on, she has a dog that doesn't have a face, and it just eats things and goes mouth.
Oh, it has a face.
And fucking,
Mouth.
yes, it has a face, but its face is all mouth. And
It
then
has eyes.
later, her child, her soon-to-be child, bled from a tree
Don't
and
forget the
hung out
wagon.
in a bottle for months, and then we found a clockwork dragon.
I'd like to think that the entire
And
time
her
he's just
significant
been-
other is made of fire. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I'd like to
both,
think
brother.
that through the time they spent traveling in the jar, you would just faintly hear the tapping on glass from the inside.
Good, good.
Trying
Just
to-
like
So Cranberry has
trying to eat the
been.
glass.
Cranberry has a sort of humanoid form they can take, but they can also just be a blob.
Bah.
I'd like to think they mostly
Cranberry, you're
shuffle-
grounded. Slides under the door.
No.
Fuck.
Slides through under the door. You are correct. They can
Don't you
fit
worry, you
through.
can't make
They can fit through spaces 1 inch wide.
Yeah, I imagine if Cranberry ever gets grounded, the thing that Belle does is she just puts like towels and blankets and shit on every single crack so he can't get out.
You know what? You know what I'm
Binds them,
picturing. You know when kids are going somewhere that they don't want to, they just go limp. I can just imagine you trying to
Yeah.
pick up Cranberry and she just goes,
And
nope.
he just droops,
Goes
he just
fluid.
fucking droops. Yeah, he goes,
Just put Cranberry into a jar and ground them like that.
honey, going viscous is not gonna keep you from going to school.
Put your child in a blender.
That is another thing you can start doing. So at the end of the 5 years, Cranberry will be about 6 years old.
Hey.
5. Yeah, I forgot
Five.
he was
Five.
born this year.
He was born
wasn't
in
even-
this year.
Yeah, I forgot he wasn't. Yeah, he was created. But for
It would have been a
5,
tragedy.
he still is the same height. His intelligence is higher than normal. He has low wisdom and strength, and
He stopped trying
above
to do
average
everything.
dex, intelligence, con, and charisma. Charisma being his main casting ability.
So what do we do with the other corpses?
Wait, I
Burn them.
didn't think about that. We kind of just wheeled an entire wagon of like 20 corpses.
I would like
Into
them.
No, you do
It
not.
was like a small. It was like a small camp of cannibals. I think we just piled them and their tents and shit up and just burn it. We only needed one.
Not gonna leave it
Can
for
I have the bodies?
other animals.
No, you can't have the bodies.
Why? We're gonna burn them anyways.
You're
don't
not
know what you're doing
here.
with the bodies.
I'd like to point
I'm
out.
gonna put them in good use. They're not gonna go to waste.
I would like to point out again, your character isn't here. I only brought 2 people with me.
But are you leaving the bodies, burning them?
I
Let's
don't
say we
know.
burn them.
Is there any local
There are,
omnivores
yes.
or Connor? Okay, we'll just leave them to the compies then.
Did we find any coin on them? Fuck it, why
we
not?
need it.
Not a lot.
Not really.
Not a
You always
lot.
need it.
We'll leave them to the compies.
I still can't get over that time where you got attacked by
Flash
compies.
froze.
Yeah,
An
just
entire pack.
As you guys do return, do you carry Cranberry the whole time afterwards then?
Probably let them
carry
walk.
him all the way to Firefist. Yes.
Alright. So,
You've got to let him get used to his legs.
spend your time gathering.
Firefist, we have a child.
Yeets the child to the
Mrs.
fire fist
Bitforward.
face.
Huh? We
Behold,
haven't
a
even
baby.
done it.
Behold, my
need.
son.
Wait, did she say we haven't even done it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
is that an invitation?
Literally, that's a bit forward.
I mean, okay, let's do that step.
Cranberry, you
Cra-
stay in your jar. I'll be back in a
yeah,
minute.
yeah, I legitimately put him in a jar and then just go and fucking.
The jar's
Put your
too
child in a
small.
blender. Cannot run
They
away.
grow up so fast.
Put him in a cauldron with something on top of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, put him in a cauldron. As he grows older, the receptacles for grounding him just get bigger and bigger. It's just like a full on glass cube at some point. It's like fucking
It's paddling pool.
that weird Pixar movie, Elements.
Not seeing it.
Haven't seen it yet.
The animation is nice.
I heard some of it. Some of it is. Some of it's off. Some of it is
Yeah,
off.
well, yeah.
It looks both good and terrible at the same time.
Like most movies nowadays.
Well, it's just because of how they decided to do the animations for the models of characters in the movie that kind of made it look off to the rest of the movie. But other than that, it looks really good, and I actually do want to see it. I just don't know what other people's complaints are other than
Stream
that.
Sponsored by Pixar's.
No, it's not! Shut up! Anyways, on a different point. What's the last thing you spend the time building schools and teaching magic. You got Cranberry sentience.
Fucked my wife, or this partner.
Probably made her your wife in that time. You never know.
Probably not.
Ooh, damn.
5 years? Alright.
It's fine. It's 5 years.
Some people take forever.
The idea is definitely entertained. I'll say that.
I'll let you off though.
I let you off.
You did.
Those fingies would hurt.
Or fists. Either of
I
them.
didn't even think about that.
You get fire fisted.
She's a fire lava.
I'm leaving this
genasi.
campaign.
No. Why?
Get back.
I think we need a timeout course solely for Dursun.
Alright. Next
You
up.
needed to cool off.
There was so little sex in this campaign until Dursun showed up. It's like,
There was none at all.
little to none, and then Nyana's like, "Hey, Phil."
Yeah, it's like, hey.
To be honest,
What's
I
funny?
think
What's
Phil
funny
started,
is
it would just-
it was actually going to eventually happen with Phil. Is he was just going to start sleeping with people, and I know that was going to happen because
Yeah, I
he
thought
was
it
starting to
happened a lot
swoon
sooner.
people. I was letting it happen, but like then Nyan joins and just fucking steals him away from all the NPCs he's been hitting on.
Yoink.
To be honest, I thought ever since he first started in this campaign, that would be one of the first things he did. Just because we know Aftermath.
Yeah.
It's all
Anyways,
good.
who's
Back in a
next
sec.
on the docket?
I'll go in a bit. I just need to go down and grab food. It'll be 2 minutes.
All
Yeah, I'm gonna
right.
go grab water as well.
Okay, I'll do Dursun
Alright.
then.
All right. So I would like to acquire as many Shardmind bodies as I can.
That's impossible. They're all
Why?
normal bodies now.
I see. Was there no
Minus-
original Shardminds among them?
No, mines were a sort of curse and creation. They don't exactly exist as much anymore. It's a curse becoming a shark mine.
I see.
That's how I have it in my setting, at least. There are other beings outside the Icefields that are shard mines, but they were like cursed by someone, or they're just Feywild shit.
Can I acquire their bodies?
You could definitely look for people you'd like.
Yeah, so mainly I want to experiment on using the Shardmind body parts as my spellcasting focus and random shit happening, right? It triggers wild magic.
It does.
I would like to try to stabilize that in this 5 years and research on how to use their bodies in spellcasting.
Alright. First, I'm gonna need 2 survival checks to track down these shard mines. That, if
Oh,
you'd
boy.
like, you could use your charisma if you'd like to use your vocal ways of trying to find people rather than just searching and tracking.
Can I guidance myself?
Not for this, as it will take time.
I see.
Actually, guidance stays on a person for the whole 1 minute,
Yeah.
right?
There you go. Take a look.
Sure.
Hey,
I forget guidances lasts that long, and
Well, no, I would say you're correct. It wouldn't apply here because this isn't like
it is over
This-
a big period of
It-
time.
these. Yes,
I mean, it's a
it wouldn't-
cantrip. I can just keep casting it.
That's not the point. You are doing this over a stretch of time. It is going to take more time than would be applicable or reasonable for the cantrip, even if you are constantly applying it. Because this isn't like you are making one check to do a single action. You are making one check. That check is the equivalent to several weeks of trying to do something.
Yeah.
So
you.
I
no,
see.
guidance would not
You
apply
want to use
here.
it? Is this yours? Yes. Okay.
Then would I be able to use my gift of luck?
Sorry about
It
that.
stays for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. I like my rerolls. So this is the first. You said 2 survival?
Yes.
Alright. 2. Yeah, I'll reroll the 14.
The 8.
Yep. Yep, much better.
To an
17
actual
and 20.
14.
Yeah. I'm going around and asking rocks. I like, did you see a moving rock?
So, Your search for a shard mine is successful.
Mm-hmm.
You find rumors of a shard mine who decided to sort of seclude himself after being cursed.
Ooh.
It seems the effects of the curse were done in the Icefields, but it didn't affect him when it was when the sources were destroyed. That's his probably something different. A secluded hermit, basically, found in the Shard Dunes. But then when you meet him,
Nice.
first thing he says to you is, "My gosh, have you seen those hellions wandering about? I've been scared to get out of my house. They're just everywhere. What brings you to my home?"
You.
"What?
Nice to meet you.
What do you want an old hermit for?"
I'm Nyana. What's your name?
I
"Well,
could throw one out there.
just met you and I don't feel like telling you my name yet. Names carry power, don't you know?"
It's
Make me an
fine.
arcana.
It's
Make me, with charisma.
Arcana, alright.
Actually, you're a tiefling. Advantage? Not necessary.
Alright, and another one. Here we go. Crit fishing. Yeah, better.
Almost.
Good enough. You would know that only applies to devils and demons and hellions. You're not sure why this random hermit is saying that words. It's has things. Perhaps he's been chatting with those hellions.
And I know, but it's not like I'm trying to like summon you or something. You're a shard mine, and I don't really have any deals with devils either.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to be friendly
I-
here.
I don't know what the hell a shard mine is, but I sure am a powerful scion.
Ooh, I see.
I can move things with my mind, and you see him just like put both his hands, like two fingers pressed against each temple, and you see him focusing on like lifting stuff.
Very cool, very cool.
He
Is it like
lifts a
mage hand
spoon
spell?
5 feet off the ground. No. This is actually closer to what
I'm-
Phil can actually do.
I'm asking you to him. And like, oh, is it like mage hand? Oh, very cool.
No. Magic is so much different.
Oh, would you care to explain to me more?
Use my mind. I don't have to move my hands around or speak silly languages.
See. And how did you learn how to do that?
I didn't learn.
You didn't?
It
Hmm.
just was here.
It came to me in a dream.
Oh, I woke up and I was able to do this shit. It was weird. I woke up in like a
see.
strange, dungeon-like room. I escaped out a window, ran out here, where I'm safe. Well, it was safe until these hellions started running around. Now I can barely leave my home.
Do they harass you or something? Why don't you leave your home?
I don't need to leave often. Just I can't leave anymore. Each time I try to leave, they're there, flying around.
I see.
Scary stuff. I feel like they can sense me because of my
Sense you.
incredible psionic presence.
I mean, I can get you out of here.
Just so you know, Nyana, you could tell this guy is very ego
I know.
driven.
I can sense it. I mean, I can get you out of here.
You. How? They're all over the place.
You see, I have a bag of holding, and I know you don't need to
Jesus
breathe or
Christ.
eat anything. You can just get in,
Just-
and I can walk away. And I can take you out once we are far and safe distance.
looks at it. I don't think I can fit in there. Does it stretch?
I can make it smaller.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion, yep.
All right,
I was
persuasion.
only
I'm good
joking.
at those. Come on, baby. Oh. I'll use one of my lucks. Bro, really?
Nope.
Damn. Better at least. It's
You
a
have
14.
one more.
Oh right, it gives me 3, right?
Yeah, you have one more. Come on. Crit.
All right, here we
Fail.
go.
Crit. Fail. Damn it.
Ah, better.
Right. Alrighty. Even though we just met, you sound convincing. Perhaps you are strong.
Fuck's sake.
All right. I will use. Where's that ability? Toil and Trouble, to swap one of my 3rd level spells with Enlarge, Reduce, and I need another 2nd level spell. Oh yeah. Let's go with Misty. You know, I already have Misty Step. Fuck, I have all of these. Alter Self. Let's go with Alter Self and Enlarge Reduce. Then I will cast Enlarge Reduce on this person. I forgot their name.
They haven't told you it.
Oh, right, they haven't. And put them in my bag of holding.
They just start stealing shit.
It's fine. Now, I remember having really strong cages in the prison.
Okay.
Can I get one of
so
those?
you put him inside your bag by reducing him and stuffing him in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What happens?
Well, you get him in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that gonna cause a problem when the spell wears off?
And he can't get out. We'll get to that.
Oh no, he's stuck.
Only his head comes out. What's going on?
Oh, all right. That's fine.
No.
I'll go far away from Hellions. So I don't know why he's running away from them, but I don't want them to take my bounty.
Well, while you traveled to the area he was at, you didn't see Hellions roaming about the deserts there. For the most part, they didn't bother you because, well, you're a tiefling. Why would they bother you? You're already infernally
I'm
cursed.
cute.
What's the point?
Yeah.
You're just like them.
I'm cute.
Which is why you were not really bothered when you came to him.
Yeah.
Also, the reason he didn't tell you his name, it wasn't anything to do with aliens or anything. Well, sort of. He thought you were gonna steal his name.
Ah, I see.
Anyways, you take him. You now have a.
Yeah.
You now have a.
Pocket Shardmind.
Yes.
Alright. I need Phil's help. I need a clean cut.
Okay.
And I will ask Phil to, as soon as he pokes his head out, chop his head off. I believe that was not a good act.
It's okay. Phil's chaotic. And
I'm
in
also
technicality,
chaotic.
he doesn't know what he's doing. You're
Yeah.
chaotic good.
Yeah.
This is definitely a more evil-esque act. You're not good anymore. I'll tell you that. That is not a good act. You kidnapped
Yeah.
somebody by lying to them,
Chaotic fucked in the head.
and then you're getting them to get their head chopped off. Okay.
Can I be chaotic?
You really just rolled the same thing twice.
Head chops off.
Man. Nice. I'll put the
Immediately
head back
reverts
in.
back to normal.
Yeah, I'll put it really fast back in so it doesn't revert back. Can I do that?
What?
So in
Can
other
I put-
words, you have a headless body in your bag of holding.
Oh,
My
just
question is,
because you kill him does not mean it breaks his curse. His curse was set by something else. You have to break the source of the
Oh.
curse to break the curse itself.
so this is where I ask an interesting question. Where are you doing this?
Not here. And definitely not nearby you.
Probably gonna do this outside any city or place of residence of anyone. 'Cause, more likely
It's
it will
in
be
my own
very
pocket realm.
in my own pocket realm. Inside your tent. Okay, so you're just traveling with Phil and doing shit. Got it.
God damn it.
Cringe.
You're taking this poor bastard for you're taking advantage of this motherfucker, you.
Yeah. Hey Phil, you want some head? Here you go, chop it off yourself.
Fuck's sake.
You can have the head later, it's fine.
Oh, you could definitely have a traveling tent that has an unseen servant that prepares food for you. Just like in the middle of your tent, you're just messing with experiments, and you're like, "Ah, thank you for the tea."
Yeah.
All right.
And now I have good parts for experimentation.
All right. Now we're gonna do some fun stuff. Arcana.
Kana, yes. Mm-hmm. Can I use charisma again?
Well, actually, in reality, you're using you're trying to make a casting focus.
They're trying
Yeah.
to stabilize the wild magic specifically, so I'm not sure.
Because of the way
This
their
is-
magic works, that's the thing.
What I want to do is maybe make the effects not so wild, or make it more predictable. Like make a smaller list of effects by somehow researching and changing the body parts. Oh, he said he likes psychic. Let me put some psychic shit in his brains. Maybe that would change something.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need Arcana checks. Since Aftermath is not
Alright.
here, I'll allow you to use Phil to your discretion for these types of
It
checks.
does anyway.
Checks.
Yeah.
He is, oddly enough, half proficient in Arcana.
Yes.
I don't know how
I mean,
you accomplish half proficiency.
He has higher than average intelligence, at least. It doesn't show it in game.
And I'll guidance and gift of luck him.
That's because you are smart. Doesn't mean you're. Just kidding.
It might be street smart, but it's not fucking smart.
He
Actually-
drug smart.
Hold on, wait, is his sheet fucked up? Because he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He literally has something checked on every skill.
God damn it, Phil.
No. He has no languages and no like
I'm talking about skills, not
His
those.
attributes.
expertise.
He has 1,
Expertise
2,
from
3,
Bard
4, 5, 6.
And
He
expertise
has
from
6.
Rogue. Twice.
And then he has half proficiency in everything he's done.
Which is
I
from
don't
Bard.
think that's correct.
That is Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Okay.
He has so much. Yeah, he's made his character have like mega expertise in all the skills he gained proficiency.
They.
Yeah, this guy is a crazy motherfucker. Anyway,
All right. I'll juice him up with guidance and gift of luck.
Why are you doing that to him? You're the one making the check.
No, it's Phil's doing it.
You can re-roll that 3 times. And it's not a concentration, so I can actually recast it on you.
making rolls. Okay, that
Oh,
last one
22.
is gonna get.
22.
Okay,
And the D4.
Oh.
Guidance. Hehehe.
Again, I'm pretty.
a little different.
25.
17, 25, 16. 18, sorry.
16.
What?
It's 15,
Eight-
22,
18.
15.
Yes, so 18, 25, 16. Not
Yeah.
17. I accidentally said 17. It's,
I
anyways,
heard someone say 18 as well.
I was correcting myself.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Ignore me then.
You're fine.
What's that code?
Go. Mid.
So, for the most part, it seems like this could be used as a casting focus.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to remove the chaos that it causes is like near impossible. You believe you would need to find Phil believes you will need to find something of high magic to sort of infuse into this item for it to be a
Mhm.
proper casting focus. And without having
High
the
magic.
the consequences of wild magic. Chaos.
How high are we speaking for that magic?
Would technically the realm shards and my would that not be good enough?
Shards would be enough, but so would other items of high magic.
Fair.
Like very rare or
Technically, pretty common.
Is it just the stronger
Just
the
extracting it is
component of
the
material?
extracting it is the complicated part. Ethereum, which is liquid magic, or well, okay, in its unpure form, in its raw form, Ethereum is like lava. Like, in its not in like the way it flows and everything, and its like thickness, but it isn't depending on where it's coming out of. If it's a river, it's more than likely not going to be like burning hot, but it will still fuck with you if you have circuits.
I remember those kobolds using an Ethereum-based drill.
We changed the. I think someone changed the fuel of it.
Yeah, but they must have some of the remaining fuel.
No, they
No,
ran
they
out. That's why we
used
changed
it.
the fuel.
Ah. Did we have a source for that fuel before?
No.
Not really.
Damn.
That's why we changed it.
Hey, Belliath.
Unfortunate.
Funny enough, your members have bumped into Ethereum before.
We probably wouldn't divulge that information, though.
That's fair.
So, I have magic items that I can use as a base. I just need to know how high magic these are. For example, I have a spell scroll of seeming. That's a rare item.
Spell scrolls are a little different.
All right.
Yeah, with that.
I got a ring of animal influence. That's also rare.
It's not magic items. You need Ethereum.
You need something of like pure magic. Well, there was the other thing. The realm shards, which was talked about. Realm shards are literally pieces of a realm, or like a prime material of some kind. Those are highly volatile in magic. Soul Sake is highly volatile in magic.
As we found out.
And Ethereum is highly volatile in magic. Ethereum can be just found on its own in its rawest form because it comes from volcanoes. It is found very deep in the ground.
I see. I made my character from Plumage Island. Being from Plumage Island, would I know any of those, or find them? Know ways to find them.
Well, one way is heading towards the mountains, which is full of metallic dragons. Now, mind you, they aren't. Oh, you're not a citizen of this land, and well, they may not know that. You could traverse and try and sneak your way into the volcano of the mountains, the one mountain or giant mountain here in the Alloyed Collective. You could ask to go in any one of the mines in the City of Metal or Glass. Though one of the mines is a prison in this City of Glasses one is a prison, so it's not really recommended you start just roaming around with prisoners around you. So more likely City of Metal, or the mountain, which is called the Breath of Bahamut.
That sounds sick. Let's go. Phil, you're coming with me.
Oh boy, you'll get both of yourselves killed.
He has been.
It's fine. I'll put them in my bag of holding worst case.
Die.
Worst case. Alright.
The worst case, he's dead and he's an object, so I put him in and come back to revive him.
He's an object, huh?
My god,
that's
your
how it's been used,
stealth is
Oh,
so
Are you
shit.
I
agree?
never knew. I never knew.
Are you
Phil was
against
just a boy
objectifying
toy.
Phil? It's time to start objectifying Phil.
Start? Done that since you joined this campaign.
Yeah, start. What?
Anyway, so
Well, how are you gonna stealth?
if greater invisibility or normal invisibility, both works. Phil is already sneaky.
Alright. Blind sight and dark vision. Blind sight and dark vision. Alright, so they do not have true sight. It's these ones. Very well. I'm gonna use Phil's
Hey.
passive. Because it's not like he can roll lower than his passive, anyways. Reliable.
My reliable boy.
Mm.
Also, Phil is missing a spell for when he gets here. He needs to get one. Second, I got. Okay. I like opened my door to like the outside of to my house. Oh, sorry. Open my door to my bedroom, walk out, and all I hear is my mom's music at the full blast. I could hear it just drowning down the stairwell. I'm
Listen to anything good.
I don't know.
Base.
To expedite this process, your greater. So this will be a success, and you can do that.
Hey.
So I don't want to take too long on your guys' downtime. So yes, you can collect it. Now I have to ask you one thing: are you going to keep it raw and you're just going to inject it? Are you going to try and purify it?
Will I know
could say
anything
so.
about
Or
purifying
are you
it?
gonna try and I want to call it crystalline it, but a little different.
Solidify.
Solidify, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
This is not going to end well. The whole mountain's just going to explode.
Would I know anything about how to do those things?
No. You would have to attempt or ask.
We'd have to ask.
There isn't really Hardening Aetherium is a Scalic Dominion / Gnome Drakius Empire tech that they know about and haven't really told anyone about.
Belliath should know that then, right?
Purif-
Belliath
They-
is...
Purifying
about-
Aetherium is known among wizards and high-level casters, as well as some nations, because it has been used for fuel, it has been used for bolstering casters, among other things. In its rawest form, it is the most volatile and dangerous substance to consume or be near anything magical, in a way. It has
I
interacted
would
with
need help.
the amount of times my players have interacted with raw Aetherium with magic items, and it backfiring on them.
Yeah, I would. I'm interested in crystallizing it. So,
So hardening.
Of course you would be.
yeah. And so I would want help. How much can I carry with me?
We got anything to carry it in? Container wise.
Let's
Files
see
and
what I
other things
have.
would work.
Yeah, then I have a bunch.
Alright. Awesome.
I will gather as much as I can. Fill up everything I can. Fill myself up as much as I can.
You're just a magic bomb.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to put them in my bag of holding.
I think we spoke about this before about Ethereum and that being inside, or was it Soul Sake we were on about? I know one of them. It's nothing can turn out good when they're mixed.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put them in my bag of holding. Instead, I will attach and put them in my pockets and keep going. Let's return and find someone who is great at making crystal Ethereum.
When you say crystal meth, you've got Phil with you.
Yeah, let's do that. First of all, I wanna make sure Swumi doesn't hear about it because I know she will grab everything I have gathered,
Fair enough.
saying it is dangerous.
So you're gonna try and sell it. You would need to find a smith. Or someone
Smith.
who is knowledgeable in that kind of field, at least.
Yes. And I'm ready to pay them. I got money.
You know two people. One that really hates magic, and one that doesn't hate magic.
But also has a connection to the druid you're trying to avoid.
I will probably have the same reaction as the druid you're trying to avoid.
Let's go to the one who hates magic.
Oh dear God. Do you really think
no.
he? No, I'm not even gonna bother saying anything.
How are you going to get him to help you? Are you gonna entice his smithing dwarven side? Or are you gonna be honest with him?
Or are you going to be that
I
guy?
will
and try
cute
to
my
threaten
charms
him?
and I will use my cuteness and charm to convince him. Ubu.
Okay,
Just threatened him.
are you going to
I got you.
explain to him why you're hardening this Aetherium, or why you're trying to harden it, or what's the reasoning behind it? Or are you just going to be like, hey, let's try and make a new material with this Aetherium. I heard a rumor that you can harden it into, like, a metal.
No, I'll be honest.
You'll be honest?
I'm bluntly honest.
Get out.
You might have to
I'm
make a
gonna,
new character if you do that.
Oh,
I mean, they've already made the decision. They said they were being honest.
I don't know
I'm-
if
Give them
you're
a chance to
I,
avoid killing their character.
I say this
I'm
because
making.
I say this because your party members would say how much they hate magic, and that you'd be going to his magic city and asking him to help him with a magical thing that you're trying to use
Magic
for
item.
magical experiment, like magic. Like, if you're too honest with him, he will just kill you, because he'll think you're just in the wrong completely, and one of the reasons why he hates mages. You'd be actually just
Oh.
proving him right why he hates mages to his face.
Quote Dursun from 30 seconds ago. I'm being bluntly honest with
Yeah,
you.
I'm like, hey, I heard you're a great smith. I'm making this magic item, and I need this to get hardened. Can you help me? I'm ready to pay.
I'm glad you said hardened and not anything else.
Okay, so you're going about it that way. At least you told me your words, because if you were going about it the more honest way that you are, you have a head of a crystalline creature that you're trying to magitize.
Oh, that I'm
Like,
I'm hiding that part
okay,
from everybody
if you hide
because
those
it's
parts,
not.
fine. When you told me you're being bluntly honest, I thought you were being like about the whole thing. Okay,
Oh
be
no,
be a
I'm
little bit more
Specific.
careful. And
It's like
specific
I'm not
with your
lying
words,
to
please. So you're not lying to him. You're
Hiding
trying to
your
make
true
him.
intent.
You're just hiding your true intentions. Okay.
no, I'm not hiding it too.
Okay.
I'm making a magic item.
I don't know if that's worse than lying or not.
Oh, the thing is,
I mean, I'm
is
good at
Victor's-
deception too.
more.
It is
gonna
Victor.
be-
Victor
Here-
isn't
here's-
smart,
Well,
but
no,
he is a
here's the
paranoid
other-
individual.
Here's the. I was about to say. Here's the other problem. He's paranoid and he doesn't like anything to do with magic. Also, she's literally a witch.
This is going to be very
Now,
hard.
He already doesn't like druids. I doubt he's going to like a witch, which is like a super druid.
Druid
Maybe I'm
without
an
the
anti-druid.
laws.
You better fucking bring your charm. Is all I'm going to say.
Ooh, Victor is
Yes.
hard to we'll conclude.
Victor is very bullheaded.
Moe kyun. Anata no kokoro wa moe mo saseka ageru.
You've only had I think Nyana only had the chance to like talk with Erica and how he is. I don't think Stan played Victor
No, he didn't.
with Nyana around. So
No.
He didn't.
to explain, Victor is a dwarf monk fighter. And so much so that they actually can heal themselves in the middle of combat to full HP from half
Nice.
very easily. They're also a boss, technically, in my setting because of how the fuck they are working right now. That's the only
Worst
reason.
case, I think I can run away. Worst case.
Oh, no, you can't.
Really?
Trust me, you will not be. If he wants to swing for you, there is no way you'll get away from it.
I mean, I got Misty Step and Greater Invisibility, which both cannot be detected.
Wait, you're being attacked by Victor?
Yeah, I'm trying to explain. Like, if Victor
Well,
if Victor wants to swing for you, he fucking
it's a good thing he has blind sight.
Yeah, but Blindside is not that
Misty
big
Step is
most of the
teleportation.
time. Yeah.
How
I'm like,
big do you think his blind
I'm
sight
out.
is?
Let's just put it this way: if he has a good roll, didn't he do over almost 200 damage in 1 or 2 hits?
In one turn,
Something like that.
he can deal that much damage. His paladin is the one that did that much damage in a
Yeah.
hit.
So, in other words, if you end up getting into a fight with him and he rolls good for a turn, he will insta kill you.
I am back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
What are we discussing?
What would
How
happen
dangerous
if
Victor
If I
is
can
to
run away
fight.
or
Yeah.
not.
if Victor wanted to swing for Nyana, will she be able to get away? And I'm
No.
saying
Because
no,
you-
she'd be dead.
Because you were honest with him, basically, and you're not, as long as you don't cast magic within this fucking place, that he's letting
Yeah, I
you
can do that.
into, and you follow his rules, he can smith for you, but you
Couldn't you
have
just go to Erikai?
Erikai has the same problem as Swumi.
Erikai.
As soon as he
Erikai's
figures out what-
smart. Erikai is actually smart and would fucking
He'll put two and two
instantly
together.
like hone in and be like, "All right, bud, nice try."
Better
They-
luck next time.
They at least have a little bit more of an inkling of your character because they've actually been around your character a lot longer than Victor ever has.
Yeah.
Victor doesn't know you that well, and you're asking for his smithing expertise, which is actually fine because he's actually better at smithing than Erikai, technically, because he has expertise. Okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna rule it as, since you explained to me what you were saying to him, rather, I will allow it. I need his sheet open again. Why did it close?
get me my crack. Getting me some crystal.
Oh, this is where I can do it. Okay. Dexterity. Yeah, if he's smithing, it's dexterity. Oof.
A fucking spin though. Fucking
Man,
hell.
if I could use my magic.
What?
Ooh. Ooh,
I need to roll again to see if this is just fucking with me.
Critical fail. Nope. No hardened Ethereum. That's 2 2s and a 1, folks.
You've just blown up the fortune.
Sorry, I'm looking at something. I'm trying to see.
Nyana looking at looking at her wasted Ethereum like this. I posted in our chat.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Ba-bum.
It's not wasted. When doing this, he's trying different metals and pouring and trying to. He's pouring raw metal, like that's been not raw metal, but metal that's been in the fire for a while, forging and sort of
Freedom.
partially melted.
Molten.
Yes, partially melted, molten, and pouring the Aetherium and then trying to forge them together. And if it doesn't bond, the Aetherium is wasted. Well, if he doesn't fuck up.
I mean, he rolled 2s in a row.
Yes. And I actually didn't mean to roll. The third one was just a tester roll to see if Foundry was fucking with me, so I don't count that one.
Yeah, but
I just
it's
believe
still
Foundry
TP.
is still fucking with me.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, he's gonna try again.
No. Aw.
Which is actually a success.
I thought it was a 1 for a second.
No, I did as well.
It's like, oh.
I will admit, I also thought it was.
Happy.
And he will look at you and say, 200 gold for these.
That's
Oh, of
fucking
course.
cheap.
Yeah.
That, yeah. I was about to
Would
say,
you-
what the fuck?
Would he know that Nyana's with us?
No, he doesn't.
No.
They were just
So
a
that's
random.
not even a discounted price. Shit.
Well, he only made like a total of 2 bars.
Oh, okay.
You have 2 chances. Don't fuck it up.
Probably will.
Cringe.
Probably another split in the earth.
All right. I got 415 gold. I'm removing 200. Got 215 left.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the experience. Don't know the X. I can't do that accent. I don't know
Yeah,
Scottish.
you're
Can't do
Irish.
that accent.
Can't do the Irish accent.
If you ever
I'm
want
just
more,
like, oh my god.
I can go grab some more for you. Just give me a call. Here's my sending stone information.
Reaches for
Oh,
the
me.
sword.
It's a
Which-
magical item, you div.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot
It's
about
not
that.
like magic items are a bad thing to him. He uses a magic item.
He's very wishy-washy about his racism.
Yeah.
that is.
His
He's-
magicism.
To be fair, he's less racist. He's literally classist.
His magic.
He has like he only can attune to one item.
Is it his hammer?
It's the sword he throws around. That he never has to have the original out, and it will always do its effects. He's an anti-mage monk, and he can throw his sword 120 feet to whack you with it.
As long as
Yeah.
he never
And
uses the original,
technically,
he basically
flank
has
it
infinite
with it.
charges.
He can flank with his own sword.
That's metal.
He's brutal in the fight.
He
It's an
is
understatement.
literally a scary motherfucker. So I was like really concerned about you just being very willy-nilly with him because he hates magic to like a very, very
An
fine
nth
degree.
Here's my information. Let me write it down on a paper for you. Here you go. And if you ever need more, I'm glad to go grab some for you. And call me when you're bored too. We can have some tea.
Call me when you're bored.
Fucking booty call, god damn it.
And I'll leave.
What has this campaign come to?
As soon as it's like as soon as
Uh,
I step out of the door, I hop on my flying broom and fly away.
You do that
Instantly.
in the city.
You will get shot out the fucking sky.
Wait.
You get eaten by
You're
the
using-
dragon.
You're using
No.
magic.
Oh, this was the no magic city.
Yeah.
You're in the no
Yes.
magic city.
Ah, I see.
Totally.
Then I'll
Wait
Why
till
do you
you.
think we've been yelling
as-
at you for the
uh,
past?
As soon as you leave the city gates, you can use magic again.
yeah, let's do that.
It wouldn't surprise me if they end up having like a
He's
anti-magic
literally
field
the
around.
he's literally the mayor / like lord of that
Ruler.
city because he made a deal with the dragon and other things.
And us, technically.
Yeah.
My cheeks hurt from laughing so much.
All right.
Hoping you mean the cheeks on your face.
Your
but, you know.
experiments go well, but how do you? I just need to know how you insert these items, and then I want to go on to the next couple of people, so we're not taking up too much.
So
time.
I have 2 ingots, right?
Yep.
I want an orb. Let's turn the head into an orb and place the ingot into middle of the head. And I want a wand, so let's use one of the arm bones to make a wand. And attach the ingot to the tip of it, so it's like a shiny tip at the wand.
You're becoming more and more necromancer like as the days go on.
Okay. You want to make a wand?
A wand and an orb.
I
would have
you're
2
making an
orbs
orb
and a
with
wand.
what are you making the other orb with?
The orb with the head and the wand with the
testicles.
arm.
How do you make an orb with a hand, an arm?
No,
Head.
the arm is the wand. Is only
Oh.
one orb, one wand.
I thought they were making 2 orbs for a second. I was
No.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, you
Yeah,
could make 2 small ones, but
2 orbs
Just
and the
"Hey,
wand,
this is
so I
my
can
wand.
place them and
It's
make
always
it.
showing the
penis.
middle finger.
just hold it by the friggin' wrist bone. Just wait.
All right. With Phil, with you, yeah, that can be done for the most
Can Phil
part.
use Victor's love and affection?
I've still got fucking Phil's love and affection.
I think
Don't know what it's fucking good for.
I think Phil has
Advantage.
lost Victor's love and affection.
Aw.
I think
You
he
lost
that
that
He's
when
fucking
he
a witch?
started multi-classing into a fucking caster.
Can I steal Victor's love and affection from Ennaq?
It's not an
No.
item.
one.
It's a
Why-
concept.
Hold on.
No,
why-
technically it is an item.
I'll steal
No.
it.
Damn it. Fine then.
You can try.
Give it to me.
You can try and steal it.
Shenaniganery.
Yeah, give it to me.
Give what?
So,
You can't
what?
fucking persuade a player character.
Hang on. No. So it'll be, if anything, you'll be trying to sleight of hand it.
Ah, I see. Let me do
It's
that.
love and affection.
my noodle arms.
It's not something you steal.
I know, but I
Yeah,
want to do
yeah.
this. So it'll be my perception.
Yeah.
You got this
Your
funny,
passive would beat that.
No, I know.
with my
Just
slow ass
true.
fingers.
I have +9.
Yeah.
Plus 0.
All right.
Passive's 19.
So you, oof. Okay, with the metal, what are you doing with it?
I would like to add it into the orb and at the tip of the wand. I don't know if
Okay.
I can remelt it. Is it possible to remelt and shape it?
Probably. It'd be just defeat the purpose of what Victor's done. there, really.
Fabricate, or I think it is fabricate that you would need,
Mm-hmm.
or what's the other one I'm thinking of? Yes. Oh, heat metal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have
I don't know if it
Then I
makes
would
it
like to
malleable,
actually-
though.
Like cover the skull with it, and I want it to look like this. I
Oh,
posted
it
in
actually
the
does
chat.
cause the object to glow red hot. So I guess you could technically use heat metal. Okay.
Can I make it look like this? I posted in the chat. So I cover the skull with it, and there's still crystals looking. I found this image and I really liked it, so I've been going for it for that concept.
Okay.
The problem is if you just make it obviously a skull, that kind of gives away what you've been doing.
Yeah. But I might
Okay.
have found that anywhere.
Okay. We'll burn that bridge when it crosses.
On your head be it.
All right. I'm gonna add 2 items to your inventory. You name one bony wand. And crystal skull brackets. Not shitty Indiana Jones movie. I'm kidding.
Damn it.
Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Someone had to.
It's a good. It's. We have fun here.
we more so just lose brain cells.
All right, so we've taken
Yeah, thanks to
care.
me.
I still have to do Swumi stuff. Well, actually, technically, you've done some of your stuff out of session, right? Some,
The only
like
thing
the big stuff that not to do with the tree. What it's been dealt with.
That's been dealt with, but there were other things
Okay.
that I have to do.
Enoch.
Yo.
So, Nyana, it does take. It doesn't. I mean, it wouldn't. Your whole traveling and gathering of materials and like hunting down people to like craft these items and stuff would have taken almost the full 5 years. Almost.
That is fine.
Okay.
I managed to finish what I wanted to do, so I'm happy.
Perfect.
Okay.
I will stat those items and what they do and stuff next session. By next session,
Hey.
hopefully.
Nice.
I'll see if my time management. Yeah. All right. Enoch.
So, I said I was. So, where is it that we said the place that these bolters are being made are?
They
I know
are
it's
being
underground.
produced in the Duragar city of the Deep Court. However, the deal would be that we get the means to produce them on our own.
Yes, we are just given the schematics and shown how to use them from there. And
Yes.
so, I'd probably first make my way over there and try and come up with an arrangement for us to have schematics, if you will, blueprints for the weapons themselves, how they work and stuff like that.
Funny enough, the Phoenix Kin are actually not hated in the Crystal Empire. They've actually started accepting Phoenix Skins more.
Good to know.
As long as you don't wear any of the regalia from the war, more than
Oh
likely
no,
you are.
I've got my
they,
plate that I've had made from the
You'll be allowed to roam the Crystal Empire, aka the Deadlands. You would eventually make yourself towards the Mere Valley, where you find a shop with a dwarf. Well, a Duragar who looks a little lighter on the skin. But he says he's a proud Duragar of the Demon Cleaver family. And he's willing to sell you these weapons, or willing to negotiate. So this is this stuff already will happen, but this is just you going off and getting the agreements and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. What else would you like to do?
I'd probably head back to my homeland at some point as well, to the Hashlands, to see how everything's going, see if my family's still around, and
All right. You
and
head to
whatnot.
the major city of the Ashlands. No one follows you. Make it through. Secret city. Even traversing through the Ashlands yourself, you still had to keep wary of what you were doing.
No,
But you do find your home, but it is still partially under turmoil right now. Currently, there is a power struggle with royalty and the citizens, and the rebels, I guess you could say. The ones who still want to keep the old king and his bloodline alive are running rampant and other things, saying that the true heir will come back and bring this land to its full fruition, and that no, we do not need new leaders, no, we do not need these other things, and a whole bunch of crap going on, basically, politically. Because the previous king had fallen, and their son, their only son, disappeared.
how long ago?
A few years ago. But they have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or anything. But they've been without a leader for it's sort of a long time. They've had like pseudo leaders that are part of that conglomerate that wants the royalty back, and they've been kind of leading, quotation marks. You aren't bothered while you're in the Ashlands. It's just around. It's mostly like
Yeah.
the Ashen
Background
Elves, mostly just spouting out shit. No, you're never bothered by people during this, because it's not really your... Well, it's not your bother right now, right?
Yeah. So, do I find parents, siblings, anyone?
You find a couple of your siblings. Your father and mother. Father would have. Father's off on errands right now.
Getting milk.
He went to go get milk and cigarettes.
No. In actuality, his father is off protecting the Shrine of Sin. The one of, if I remember correctly, Desire.
Assuming I'll still vaguely remember where that is.
Vaguely. Nyana, or Dursun, you gotta realize this is
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
But it still pertains to your campaign a little bit. There's references right now.
Yeah.
So this shrine or temple looks very untouched by anyone, but your father roams around it, making sure everything's in the right place and everything is not completely covered in ash. He sets up the little small temple that is here, makes sure it's all neat and tidy, sets up the front fountain that sort of has a rough depiction of desire. No one really knows what the sins really look like, but sometimes they show themselves.
As he's going through and starting to do that, I'm just gonna come up behind him and just start helping. Not say anything, just start helping before anything else.
He will give you a nod of approval as you guys continue helping and working. Eventually, he does stop with his regular duties and sits down, gathering a few glasses and pouring some wine.
I join him.
Ah, nice to see you back, son. It's been very long.
It has indeed.
Are you here to take the mantle?
Not yet, at least. I have a lot of things that I still need to do. Been actually helping another continent, if you will, trying to get back on their feet.
It sounds like you've been quite busy protecting those lands.
I have. It started off as just a contract, hired help, but it's grown to something a lot worse. We've been able to sort out most of the issues. We're just trying to help them grow. As soon as that is done, More than likely, I'll be back to help out here. Do what I can, what I must.
I'm glad.
And as I'm talking to him, I'm going to go into my coin purse and I'm going to pull out, just to get rid of some of the change, 3,600 gold. And I'm going to put it in his hand. This is part of what I've earned while being over there, and I want you to treat yourself, mother, and the other kids, and just relax for a bit. I know me being here for a short time, I can see it's still turmoil. But I want you to enjoy life as much as you can.
We'll say, those elves have been quite rowdy lately, speaking about their true heir, or whatever. Oh, I really don't care too much about who leads us, but it is starting to cause a lot of annoyances within this kingdom.
I can see that. What is your opinion on all this? Is there anything you would prefer to see? How would you like this place to grow?
At the moment, I can only just pray and hope that something comes up. Though these individuals are now calling themselves the Nation Air Collective. Initiative, sorry. Be careful on your travels. I believe that all of our kin are going to be affected by this, whether they're here or not.
I appreciate the heads up. If it gets...
Hell, I don't even know if I'm going to be that safe here where I am.
If it gets too dangerous here, please come over to where we are now, where I'm working, where I'm trying to help. Come over there. It's the area is called the Alloyed Collective. You will be welcome.
That's a new one. I've heard of that before. Where's that?
It's
It was once called the Icefields.
yes, it was previously the Icefields. It's to our southwest. Quite a distance, I might add.
Icefields.
But
Isn't that place ravaged by a curse?
not anymore. That's what they hired me and a few others to deal with.
Oh. So it's trade routes are opened back up again.
To
You
most
know,
places, yes.
I might take you up on that offer. It'll be some time before.
That is understandable.
I'd like to open up.
One place
Weirdly
I could
enough, I
recommend.
want to open up a fishery.
Well, we have our first area where we set up camp. It's growing.
Oh.
We've got our own harbour there. There's be fishing there. You can have your own home. It's where I'm staying at the moment, anyway.
Ah,
And the rest of the party who've been helping.
why is Pharaoh been a sleepy? Okay.
He's being banished back to the Eaton realm.
Okay. Oh, because you have Gripply. Got it. Deeply. Alright. Well, he accepts your offer. And will eventually go there. But right now he is... well, in future tense, he has some things that need to be taken care of.
He
Yeah,
becomes fucking cringe.
he becomes the lord of the land.
Conclusion of the future. We don't know what lays in store for him as of now.
That group seems perfectly reasonable. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
They're totally not
After-
slowly becoming evil characters,
After
which was
I finished
unintentional.
up,
I kind of turned into not good anymore.
you'd never have been. You're always trying to start shit.
I
After,
was chaotic, but never evil.
after I've finished up with the family and that in the Ashlands, I'm going to make my way back,
Yeah,
and I'm going to both show.
I do
Eric,
feel bad for killing that man.
Well, I'm going to show both our brilliant smiths the schematics and everything when they've been built. I'm going to train I'm going to hopefully be trained in them myself, and then train the military over here how to use them. And
Alright, so that's what you're going to
in
spend
strategy.
your 5 years doing?
Yeah,
After? Why not?
pretty much.
All
Most
right.
of it, obviously, time and whatnot, but
Oops. Just gonna give you firearm proficiency. So now you have proficiency in bolters.
wait.
In completing service of 1. Oh boy. Kind of. Oh god. I have to go to the room. Well, actually, there's only long
Yeah.
bolters and short bolters. It's the only 2 bolters they have. So there's no one of the special rhetorics guns.
Yeah, and
Those
hopefully,
have been introduced, and I'm hoping there's never an event that introduces them because, god damn it,
Yeah. They don't need anything more than the regular bolters and long bolters.
I'd probably end up trying to obtain one of them for myself as well.
Long or short?
Ooh,
you
I'd
want
probably say-
rifle or pimsel?
I'd probably say long because I've still got my Scarlet Repeater that I still need to fix.
Oh,
So I'd probably get that done as well in the 5-year time skip. Because the gem cracked in it, didn't it?
yeah.
In it.
Sounds good to me.
How much would it have
I
costed
will
for me to grab
to make
one of the
to get.
rifles?
Well, that could actually just be given to you
Oh, okay, fair
for being a good sport. Secondary thing, it's not that. It's for actually training them and going through the efforts of training them, as well as like being on the sides of them, bringing them. Like you guys gain things from doing this stuff, like especially like helping the people themselves. Like you do gain stuff out of it. So yeah, you can by next session I'll write that one down.
Just realised I've got 5 fucking stacks of adamantine, and I've got some Sapphic worm organs. Can't remember what we've
Oh,
got them
yeah,
for.
we
Or
have all-
wand.
We have all the
Well,
worm bits.
Yeah,
Ennaq.
I'd probably end up giving that to you.
Long bolter.
Yes, please.
Hey. Where did Belliath go? She got cranberry, among other things.
Hey.
Yep.
You're gonna turn that eye into something. Also, during this time, you guys can learn languages or skill proficiencies during this time, if you want to train.
I think most of my time, I don't know how long a wedding takes to set up, but I would probably be helping Swumi set up the wedding.
Yeah.
I'd probably. What other languages are there in
I
the
mean,
collective that I
that won't
don't
take
have?
the full 5 years. That will only be like a month of that whole time. The month for planning and then the day it happens, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. And you could time it, by the way, to like nearly. Oh wait, no, you won't be able to. Unless you bring wet scale with you, you won't get any benefits from being married.
I mean,
benefits of being married in 5e is +2 AC for like
Jesus.
several
Yeah,
several weeks.
I remember that because it's
Whoa.
like, oh yeah, you can marry for tax purposes in D&D.
So Swumi's AC would be 24.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
but so
You want me to cast ceremony? I can do it for you.
So wait, so what does
What?
that mean? You just use your spouse as a shield?
I got ceremony.
anyways, what I'm going to be doing is first off, we might as well get the but I can't do my other things without the first one happening. We need to do the wedding,
Need to do the thing.
Yeah.
which starts about a week after the City of Ire, with Swumi knocking on Belliath's door to drop off a set of robes.
Belle will giggle evilly and take them into her room.
You said you needed these for measurements, so I thought I'd just drop them off while I go get the rest of my responsibilities done.
Okay, don't consummate your marriage before you have it. And I close the door.
What?
I'd
Don't you?
probably say that.
I
Don't get
Who's
paid.
your hubby? I still don't know that.
should.
The one stood next to.
Shush.
Oh, that's why he's wet.
God fucking damn it.
No, he's just his
I knew
name
it
is
was
Wet.
coming.
He's a Wetalite, which is like a newt type salamander, and
Yeah.
that's why they're called wet scales, because well,
So,
they have
sorry.
sort of scales.
He was normal
Hey.
scales before meeting Swumi.
No.
I would like to point out, Belle, they literally were at your front door to deliver a set of robes for you to use for measurements.
Mhm.
That's what they thought you meant.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, my brain completely farted. I'll open the door again and be like, Swumi,
Yeah.
come here.
Get in here.
What? Why?
Gives you rubber.
Just come inside. Come inside. I'll shut the door behind her and lock it and be like, okay, so that's not exactly how dress measurements work.
What do you mean?
You're going.
Up. Their mic died.
He did.
to have to get naked.
What?
I said, oh, so you're gonna have to get
That-
you're gonna have to get naked.
What?
Not me.
I mean, down to your underwear, basically. I need to take measurements of your body.
Does even wear underwear?
Do
I
I even
mean-
need it?
There's
Well,
like
like,
they wear
it's not like
like
they
a
don't.
shirt. They wear like a shirt under their robes.
It's not like you can. Well, okay, they're strange amphiboids. You can't really see their genitalia at all times, so it really doesn't
But
matter.
they are going. They have a blank expression for a moment, and then they're gonna try and run for the door.
And it's locked.
It's not stopped her before.
Tries to runs into the door, trying to unlock it on the way out. Just
Walks through the door.
Wait, do I have mage hand? I need to fucking see.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I'd probably end up getting some smart clothing as well for the wedding.
But if you check text
They-
for VC,
They go Kool-Aid Man and oh no, and run out.
Yeah, go on, text for VC when we're looking.
if you check text for VC, this is basically what the rest of the town sees.
Fuck's sake.
I'm like, Bill, quick, we need to go record.
What does that mean?
God fucking damn it.
oh wait, let's repack.
Yeah, so after a very difficult process, I assume Swumi is constantly squirming. I'm just like, stop moving.
Yes.
Stop moving.
Belliath. You're missing a
Mhm.
spell. As a sorcerer.
Oh. I'll take care of it later. But yeah, after I get all those measurements, I will
Eventually.
hand Swumi her robes back. And be like, was that so hard?
They're just rocking in a corner.
You
Just...
can't make a pathetic
I will
noise. It's
say
not
your
an answer.
I will
Swumi.
say your measuring utensils and stuff are a little bit slimy now.
Yeah, I'm just like wiping them with a handkerchief and just being like, I'm gonna have to take slime into account. You're fine. You're fine.
Time to make this dress hydrophobic.
Yeah, it's hydrophobic enchantment. Oh, that would be really weird, actually, because like it's the inside of the dress, so it's constantly like moving around.
There's just a puddle on the ground as they stand still.
Yeah,
It just slowly starts becoming a puddle.
yeah. But no,
Within seconds.
as
They can have the wedding
as
the walk.
the day of the wedding approaches, I've probably made a lot of what Belliath is wearing for the wedding is this blazing blood red tuxedo with this deep purple like lavender undershirt that kind of pokes out. Firefist is wearing something similar, also a tuxedo with short sleeves so that she doesn't burn herself or burn her clothes. And Cranberry is also wearing a little you know the fucking kids who like toss flower petals at a wedding? He's basically wearing that attire. And whatever anyone else would want me to make for the wedding, like in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say, obviously with me having talons for feet, it's like leather boots, but without the bottom, so it just covers the shin and the.
Okay,
top
you
of the
have you have mascot shoes.
Yeah, kind of like that. Probably a similar red to my feathers for like smart trousers, and I'd probably say like a 3-piece, just with room for my wings to come out of the back.
Okay, so yeah, you get a suit that's like similar color to your feathers, maybe a bit darker to give a bit of variety.
Yeah.
The lapel is very. It has these like swirling leathered feather patterns that kind of go down the V. Your tie is white and kind of light gray, also with that kind of swirling pattern. Nyana gets that black and red dress that she just posted in.
Add whatever you want to that. And that's like a
I
base.
would probably make you a witch's hat.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have this very not like a huge brim witch's hat, but one that can be worn casually at a formal occasion, kind of
Mixed with like a witch's hat mixed with a wedding hat.
Yeah, it has a little, and on the top of it, I would put a little white rose tied to the ribbon of the
That's so
hat.
cute.
Yeah, just a very cute witch's attire. And for Swumi's gown, I do not have an image for it, but I will describe it. So, Swumi's gown is this very strong mint colored dress. And as the dress kind of goes down, kind of like your dress, Nyana, where it has that second layer of fabric, there are these other layers of fabric of darker greens and kind of earthy tones light blues for the sky, darker blues for the ocean, darker greens for the forest. Just a lot of nature motifs in this dress. As we sort of move up the chest, that becomes lighter and lighter until it's a very pleasant mint color that accents Swumi's pink skin. And around her chest, kind of like a boob window, not really, because
Cleavage.
no, because weaved into the chest area of the dress is this. I probably had Erikai make it. It's this metal emblem of Swumi's god over her heart, made out of this brilliant gold. And I would like to roleplay a scene with Soviet, as I am sort of helping Swumi get dressed here. Assumedly in my house. And just being like, okay, stand still. Oh, I also forgot to mention, underneath the, like, kind of below the symbol, she is also wearing a white flowery corset. Which I assume is not a problem for.
I find it really funny because, well, her race is
basically kind of like
flat-chested.
that, Dursun, but less slutty.
Wow.
God damn.
But no, so I am.
Look, only pictures I have are slutty.
Don't
That's fair.
surprise me.
But I am kind of tightening the corset, and I'm just like, okay, how's that feel?
I don't think my liver is supposed to be touching my kidneys.
You'll be fine. I kind of look up. I assume we're doing this in front of a mirror.
You regard
And-
them. Let's take out their stomachs so you have more room.
No. I assume we're doing this in front of a mirror so Swumi can see herself. And I'm tightening the corset. I look up, and I just start giggling.
Eh,
You look
breathe.
terrified.
I don't wear these.
No,
James.
not of that. None of that. You have the most anxiety I have ever seen in you today. Are you nervous?
I would say she isn't bothered by the wedding itself. This is a tradition that is foreign to them. It's, if anything, they don't know what the next step is, because they are supposed to, I think this was mentioned before, they are supposed to take over the position of Archdruid. That is the main thing bothering them.
And yeah, as I'm sort of tying this, it's like everything is going to be fine, Swumi. You realize that, right?
Jinxed it. Love it. Love it when you jinx it.
Everything's going to be fine.
I don't doubt that today will go according to whatever plan you all have been conspiring.
I tightened the
behind
corset a
my
bit.
back.
Black.
Just,
Next
And-
question is, who's walking her down the aisle?
Greebly's wearing a bow tie.
yes, I definitely made a bow tie
is
for Greebly.
Greebly is small bird. Oh wait, no, he's like the size of a fucking rooster.
Yes. Also, if we're doing that, then Zelok and the Clockwork Wyvern both have bow ties. Zelok is trying to eat his currently.
Cranberry would have already eaten theirs.
But he can't like get to his neck, so he's constantly like walking in circles trying to figure out a way
It's
to
he
get
one of
thinks-
them where the
he-
jaw gets stuck under the collar and can't do what else.
Which part of his jaws?
It's like a dog trying to get their collar off, just like
Yeah.
He,
But his
see
head's,
those
like,
those
too bulbous.
those mouth flaps are not bendable that far back, and they can't like reach it.
and
See,
Yeah.
at first they're trying to bite it with their normal jaw, and then they split their jaw and try and like grab it that way, and it still doesn't work. And they're like, Why did you put a toy around my head?
You look.
Why did you do this
look
to me?
handsome. You look handsome. All right. Anyway,
You're
Squints. And some. I also would like some ham.
Oh, God damn it.
wait, he wants pants.
Ham.
damn.
Ham.
Ham some. Ham some. I hate it. No. But yeah, as I'm sort of, I come around to Sumi's front and I'm just like, okay, hold your hand out, and I help her into these long elbow gloves, the long white elbow gloves.
That have 4 fingers.
Yeah, I have that. I specifically have 4 fingers. They're not like, there's not like a pinky just kind of going pop.
Just
No,
a pinky dangling.
Yeah. I couldn't get actual ones in time. No. I just come around to the front and I'm just like, this is strange for both of us, I think. I mean, this is my first wedding too, so forgive me for being a bit excited.
I do have to say this does feel like a bit much.
Yeah, no such thing. And I just keep
Keeps
Um,
going.
I keep I mean, be glad I'm not making you wear makeup. I could do that.
but
What is this makeup?
Be glad I'm not making you wear that. It is hell sometimes. Do you even have eyelashes? You don't have eyelashes.
no, they don't. They paint those on. We have been over this. She does not have eyebrows. She has these cartilage ridges on the forehead that she does paint so that you can actually tell their expressions.
I probably go over that with like better quality makeup, at least a little bit, and it's just like, be glad I don't do more than that. And as I kind of finish clasping the symbol onto your chest, I just go, I'm glad it's you
What
doing
do you
this
mean?
first. I mean, I don't. I'm trying to find a way to word it. This, like I said, this is my first wedding. And I'm glad that I was able to do this for you, if it makes sense. I mean, this is all for you, and having a day that's for somebody with no ulterior motive as to what that day is meant to be, that's new to me.
Mm.
And I'm glad it's you. I mean, I would not dress Phil. I mean, I do not want to see him naked. But and I think this is the perfect way for me to say thank you for everything. Thank you for helping me, I guess, understand my life and what it means for me. You helped me through that. And if you ever need help as Arch Druid, I'm sorry, you're not used to that title yet, are you?
It technically isn't even a title yet.
Yet. But if you ever need me, if you ever Just need an ear to listen. Or have 4 horns to hang hats on. You don't wear hats, but if you ever need me, then I'll be right where I'm always at. And I just kind of smiled at her.
I would be lying if I tried to say that I wasn't concerned about you sometimes.
Likewise. We've done a lot of dangerous things.
And
A lot
you
of
have
dangerous,
made
really
pact-
foolish things.
and you have made pacts with dangerous beings.
I'll be okay. My family couldn't kill me. What's a interdimensional entity?
Conniving.
Shut up. And I just hug her.
Appropriate response.
I just hug her tight.
Aw.
You realize you're not the Von Chandra, right?
You both get a stab. You're too cute.
I mean, Belliath von Shadra is... I don't think she's around anymore. I think it's time for just Belliath. And I will kind of give her the finishing touches, make sure her collar is looking good, and make sure the gloves are on comfortably, not too tight. Undo the tightening of the corset that I did.
Out of spite.
Out of spite. To where it still looks good, but is breathable.
It's just been tight this whole time, and she's been fine.
Yeah.
I just hadn't
Half
noticed.
passed out.
Yeah, yeah, and I step behind her and go, "What do you think? Good for one day?"
Knowing you, you will conspire to force me into this sometime in the future.
Maybe for my wedding. And I slap her on the back. I don't know when that'll be, but sometime.
I do have to ask, what kind of shoe, what style of shoe goes with this outfit?
Would you be wearing shoes?
That is an excellent question. The only reason they wear boots is because of traveling.
I would say if Belle had time,
High heels.
she's not a shoemaker. She doesn't know how to make shoes.
She's no
would
cobbler.
Probably, yeah, she's no cobbler. But like, she would probably commission a special aquadol. Not a heel, because I feel like Swumi would not be able to walk in those.
No,
But
they have the weird bendy legs.
sort of nice, lacy
Ballerina shoes.
Kind of ballerina-esque shoes, but not really. Like, kind of that type of material and style, but made so that Swumi can actually walk in them.
I'm not sure if they would wear shoes for something that is casual. Probably something like a sandal.
Yeah, probably like
But
nice sandals.
This is what's weird. I don't know how they would wear sandals. Their feet are webbed.
That's true.
I mean-
didn't think about
I mean,
it's probably the type of sandal. It's like a Roman sandal where it kind of just goes over the top of. It's like a slide.
Not between
It
the
like goes
toes.
over
That's
your.
what they're like over. That's what they're like over here as well.
Yeah, they
when-
go
when
over
people
your
ta-
foot.
When people take the piss of people in the UK having sandals and socks on, they don't go. The sandals don't go between the toes. They crisscross over the top of the foot
Right.
and then around the back.
Yeah, open toe sliders. And Swumi, like Belle asked you to do a small little spin just to make sure that she got everything right.
gets hit by
They
tail.
rotate.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there is definitely a hole for the tail, in the gown. Just because there's no like Belle knows the pain of tail holes.
Oh my.
That's because of tiefling.
Yeah, because she's a tiefling, and she has to deal with that. And
Yeah, look at their character portrait. They got a weird barbed one.
yeah, and Swumi will kind of
You mean Belle? You
kind
said
of. Oh god.
you said wrong character name.
Who did I say?
You said my
said Swumi.
character name, not
Oh
yours.
shit. Um.
Open
But-
toe sliders.
Yeah, but she'll probably go towards the door a bit
Man,
and
you know what? I've just come
just
to the realization.
wait for Swumi to be ready.
You know, it'd be really strange. Sorry to be weird and everything, but someone with digigrade legs.
Digigrade?
It's
Yeah. So
backwards
Cranberry is
Oh.
leading the way as a little flower boy.
I just can't imagine them wearing high heels properly.
No, it would be
They would be
physically
reversed.
impossible.
They'd be reversed heels.
Reverse heels.
Low heels. Nice.
Sure.
Give
Well,
Someone's gonna have to draw that now.
all right.
To fucking reverse heel shoes.
Whoosh. After a long.
I do want to say they are. Again, they are not used to wearing fancy clothing. They do. This is them out of their element completely. You kind of do have to forcefully encourage them to keep walking.
Yeah, that's why I'm walking with you, arm linked in arm, to make sure you don't run away.
Or fall over.
Or fall over, actually, yes.
How do you plan to stop them from panic wild shaping?
I have counterspell for a
Counterspell.
reason.
Interesting thing about wild shape is you don't your clothing and everything, it gets absorbed into your shape.
You couldn't even escape if you wanted to.
I mean, I could escape the situation causing distress.
No. Yeah, she's constantly just saying like, don't ruin this day for your husband.
Oh,
Guilt
so you're
tripping, I
guilt
know it is.
tripping.
Yes, I am I'm absolutely guilt tripping you.
You forgot what the word was for a second, didn't you?
No, I was
Well-
just gritting my teeth. What does Gumbo wear for the wedding?
A,
Less
doesn't wear
bloody
clothes.
a purple one. A
Does,
purple.
does he have a
single-
little apron with
a-
a paint? Wait. Does he have an apron with a painted on bow tie? Just like in
He does
barbecue
now.
sauce.
Oh no! Keep cranking for your shark blood.
I don't think Jumbo is taking part of this interaction at all. He has a
No, he's
shot
catering.
I'm gonna say he's doing the catering, probably.
He's catering. Yeah.
Fuck. This is the problem with him being the only food vendor in town. You only get
now.
one catering option.
Fish.
I'd like to imagine it is just the normal apron as always.
But just with barbecue sauce painted on.
No,
Oh, where do you get barbecue sauce
no,
from? It's a
not
fish
not
vendor.
painted on bow tie. Just like a necktie, but not a good one. That's kind of almost put on correctly.
Just like a polka dot necktie.
Oh no,
No.
no, like your normal neckties, but like bunched up to look like a bow tie, but not properly.
Yeah.
Because he has massive hands and digits, so it doesn't look correct. But you can see what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Be able to help with that. Got claws.
Yeah. I'll pet. Like if I get in a position where I can pat him on the back, I will.
A good
Do you
attempt.
fix his tie?
I don't think you would want me to.
He doesn't. He doesn't have. He has too big digits to do it properly.
Yeah, I'll ask him and be like, "Do you want me to fix it?"
Don't do it too tight. Don't want to strangle the poor guy.
How would I strangle that?
Out. He has barely any neck.
He has a fucking log for a neck.
And you're weak as shit, I guess, too.
I do have to say, I fucking love this character art because it is just 100% accurate. It is just
You know the barbecue's gonna be fire when this boy on the grill.
I also love the fact that this guy still has both these items. He's an NPC, and you've given him these things.
I have given him the most powerful fighter items in the game. But yeah, no, again, this character is unfamiliar with what a wedding is.
Yeah.
Nobody has explained this to them.
I'm probably
No one ever will.
explaining it as we go. As we walk along, just like the etiquette of a wedding, what you're expected to do, shit like that.
Whether or not that
Seems
will
overly,
overly
what'd you say?
complex.
this seems a bit overly complicated.
I didn't make the tradition, I agree. If I made it, I would make it worse.
Probably.
Thanks, Ennaq.
No, you probably can't hear me. I'm at the back. You're at the front. I'm assuming by now.
But yeah, I guess let's fast forward a bit to the actual ceremony. My cat has decided this is the perfect time to start training for parkour tournaments.
Who has ceremony?
I do.
Nyana has ceremony.
Nyana and
Okay.
also technically Erikai.
Yeah, I just want to, as Swumi is walking down the aisle, Cranberry is walking next to Zelok, who has the flower basket in his mouth, and Cranberry's like reaching in and throwing flower petals
Into the water.
into the water onto the dock. So it's just this mess of like multicolored flower petals. Zelok eats some. And the Clockwork Wyvern is just kind of like flying up and down the aisle
Just
here.
flies around, grabs a claw full, and just throws it.
Yeah, grabs a claw full of flower
Oh.
petals and just starts like and just airdrops them on top of Swumi. Just,
There's so many
no.
NPCs I have to move.
this is the first wedding of Silvered Harbor.
It's true.
I just thought about that. Wait, is Victor in attendance?
No.
No.
That motherfucker
Remember,
didn't get an invite.
those two characters hate each other.
Hate each
Oh,
other.
yeah,
right.
no. Victor and Chumi never got along.
I probably sent him an invite and he was just like,
They've
fuck
never-
it. Just-
They've never had any physical, like, things like that, but they've always not liked each
hated
other.
each other.
Because of
It's
one
like-
loves magic,
it-
one is like the embodiment of nature, like nature and magic that way. But this guy's been like
And the
beaten
other one
up
is
by
the embodiment of
people
bigotry.
pretending to be druids. Just hasn't.
That it is like it was the fucking it was instead of the unstoppable force and the immovable objects, it was two immovable objects ramming at each other at like 2 miles an hour.
Just a fucking
It was a
sumo fight.
light dislike.
It was like trying to cram two magnets of the same charge into each other.
Though I will say we do have to hurry things up a little bit.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
No,
Uh,
not,
um,
not trying to
I
rush
just really wanted to get
things.
that scene. Apologies.
No problem.
Alright, getting the scene.
As Swumi walks up down the docks into a sort of pseudo wedding area with what they could.
Dear beloved, we have gathered here today to join this man and this woman in marriage.
Leans over. You
No.
are a man and woman, right? I'm sorry.
I'm getting very much Skyrim vibes right now.
It is very much a Skyrim wedding.
Now, with scale, do you take this woman to be your wife, to live together in matrimony, to love her, to honor her, to comfort her, and to keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, for as long as you both shall live?
Do you pledge to kill her enemies?
Looks at Shumi for a moment. Sorry for all the weird talking. Yes,
I
I
don't
do.
get anything.
all you have to
I
say.
don't
I
understand.
don't understand.
What am I supposed to say?
Sumi is currently just having a panic attack.
Just face
No,
palm.
that entire tangent. This is what they heard. E.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to cast this?
Just whispering to each other in our
Yeah, cast it.
It's
Yeah,
not that they speak the language you are speaking. They do not understand.
You're
this
saying words. I
ritual.
don't know what they mean.
It's like they understand the words. They do not grasp the significance.
just blinking one eye after the other.
Do you
Just
take
like,
this
what?
man to be
So many
your
birds.
husband? Yeah, of
Wow.
course.
So-
What? That's what they're
Birds
here
is-
for.
Bert is one tile now. Sorry, I was just suggesting something.
I'm like, say yes.
What?
I'm saying that to Wetskill. Say I do.
He
He did.
understands what's going on here.
He
They
did.
do not.
He said
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Right.
Now, Swumi, do you take this man to be your husband, to live together in matrimony, to love him, to honor him, comfort him, and to keep him
Kill his
in
enemies.
sickness and in health, forsaking all others, for as long as you both shall live?
Sumi looks back at me and I'm just like furiously nodding.
Give you some whiplash.
Yes.
Very well. Then I give you this ring as a token and a pledge of our constant faith and abiding love. And I present the rings to you for you guys to put it on each other.
Are they able to
Man.
wear it?
Twitch chose a really bad time to force an ad break.
Okay.
Anyway,
No.
uh,
Oh Christ.
What scale will take the rings and put one on
Pay for this
Shumi,
wedding somehow.
hand her the next ring, and hold out his hand.
Swumi,
Alright.
do you do it?
one
You,
moment.
you know how rings work, right?
I don't even
I-
know if they're actually able to wear
He eats
rings.
it.
They can.
Sorry, I have to grab something.
It's fine. By the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of state of Florida.
Say,
Do you
I
have
know.
a wedding
Fuck yourself.
script?
What the heck is up?
I
Do you
know.
have a
I'm
fucking
serious.
wedding script?
Husband and
You have a
wife,
Floridian wedding script?
you may kiss the bride.
I had no idea you actually found one like that. That is very funny.
I was expecting you to grab a Jewish wedding
This
script.
is the Alloyed Collective, though, not so much
The
Florida.
state of Florida.
It's the swamp. It's the same thing.
This is
To be
the
honest,
swamp.
I would just waiting for it.
If you
to
want
some shit.
swamps, go to the Scalyx Dominion. It's full of them. This place is mostly trees. Oh yeah, you guys have a crystal tree here. That'll come into mind.
Beautiful.
Whoa. Whoa.
Had to update the old character art.
Hey, Arch True, it's Swumi.
I should probably update that on the actual character sheet. One
Arch
moment.
Cleric
Arch
Swumi.
True, it's Swumi.
Arch Cleric Swumi.
Arch-cleric.
No,
No, she's a druid.
I've
She's
still
a
not.
cleric.
I've still not changed cleric from your name.
She don't forget, she's a salamancer.
I have not used that joke title.
Since the
It's
beginning
so
of the
long,
campaign.
I have
Since
almost
the beginning of the
violently
campaign.
disappointed in you.
Because it was before
I mean,
they
if there's
became a
anywhere
cleric,
we're gonna
right?
use it, it's your fucking wedding.
There we go.
I did actually say that I had to go to a wedding to get the day off.
God fucking damn it!
That is.
Alright,
I
Here we
did.
go.
I said, yeah, I need to go to a wedding. I'm
Oh
not
my
kidding.
God.
Fuck's sake.
So, you
I'm a
both get
fucking
plus
genius, baby.
While within 30 feet of each other, you feel protected and safe. AKA,
That's a
you
weird
get plus
part of the
2 to your
ceremony.
AC.
This is a weird ceremony.
I know, I'm a weak person. What do you expect? I got the spell through my patron.
Where did you find this one?
I should probably, Nikki, if you would pop out the full art for the class, please.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
this is technically a spell I got through a devil. So, do whatever you want with that one.
Okay. Yeah.
I can just
So,
imagine his eyes starts twitching after you say that.
Their artwork has been updated. You will notice their robes now have the actual lunar cycles depicted on them. They do have their ring. They have runes carved into the scale mail. And to reflect their prospects as archdruid, they now wear a crown of antlers.
Nice. We'll do the rest of the Shumi stuff off stream, as they have a little bit more to go through, and we are running out of time. As I need to set up for next session and stuff.
Last thing, can we do one last thing before stream?
For sure.
If I remember correctly, when it comes to children for this species, it is between 1 and 20, correct?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Alright. Hey,
Roll a 1d20.
can I get that luck thing real quick?
Oh, sure. Of course.
Oh god.
What?
Not dagger.
That's dagger.
Oh, no. My bad.
Nice.
Yeah, have some luck, Shank.
Have some luck. This is my lucky
Nice.
dagger. It makes you.
Just kill the kids you don't want.
There we go.
Sorry, miscalculated.
This is only to avoid. This is only to avoid nat ones.
Just freaking
That is a high
Hey.
roll.
Oh no.
Max kids.
All right, now the other one has to roll a d20.
Do we subtract?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! That's all of them.
Can I give them guidance?
Are they all gonna go to my school?
That is that. Okay. Well, that is
I still got my
17
birthday 20.
children I have to create names for.
I have my birthday 20. I really want to use it.
Alright, back.
No.
Oh god.
So, Nikki-
I'll use my birthday 20 on Swumi.
What?
So Nikki, The rolls are as follows.
Oh, did you do a big roll?
Oh, yes.
17.
You got a 17 and a 19
That's scale rolling.
for
The
his virility.
Ah.
Yes.
It's babbies.
Yeah. So you make a brood of 17 or 19 eggs?
17.
17.
The other roll was to see how
Okay.
How much
much
can-
of that actually.
How many of them died?
Yes.
What?
How many of
We
them were
talked
fertile?
about this before.
Oh,
You said
yeah.
it would have to be a 2-stage roll. One to determine the size of the brood, the second to determine how much of the brood actually hatches.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, none
So
of you
that's
have-
17 children I have to create names for now.
Child number 1, child
The-
number 2,
the,
child
the,
number 2.
the funny part about aquaddles is they're literally amphibioids. So they lay eggs, and the other one fertilizes the eggs and keeps... Like, Wet Scale will have to protect the eggs, and he will. But there's also 2 other really thick-armed aquaddles.
Well, they
They're
don't have to
uncles.
worry about protecting their brood. They literally built a pool in their basement for this specific purpose.
Yeah, I know.
Pool babies!
Oh, fucking damn it.
But now he will take care of them and with you. And
You like
For the
take Belle
past
down there, and she's just like,
baby.
"This is strangely disgusting."
so we're going to have a bunch of 4-year-olds
Fireball!
running around.
Fuck's sake.
4 or 5-year-olds running around by the next campaign or next start.
God.
But
So this,
I have
so
to
the
come up with
this will
17
actually.
names.
I might as well do this, Xrb. This will conclude the Curse of the Icefields campaign
That's you.
arc 1. The next session, I will reveal the next campaign name, and we'll be doing the last little bits of your guys' downtime and the start of your next part of your campaign, called the Cursed Isles.
Oh no.
Well, you gave them your problem. They're gonna give you their problem. So
Oh.
You're gonna go around with babies!
I decided to do a little switcheroo for fun. You guys gonna go through the isles. A few different isles that have been of concern for the past 5 years, and you guys get to help destroy whatever is, messing with that. And then you'll also get to reap all the rewards that were left behind that the lost treasures never got to get. A whole dragon's horde.
Ooh!
Motherfuckers, we're rich.
They teleported the dragon to another plane with them and then killed them. But you guys will have to fight a bunch of horrific creatures they left behind.
Nah, piece of
Oh
piss.
boy, we get to fight my creations.
A
Oh no.
little bit. A lot of them are ones I pre-created. But if there's ones you want to add into that you want me to...
Oh no, we've been over this. There would be the funny ones that your campaign is currently dealing with.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us for today's session of Curse of the Icefields. I hope to see you all next week for the Cursed Isles, as they can start that campaign. Well, that second part of their campaign. They're almost done. They're reaching almost level 16. This is a long campaign. I love it though. Thank you all, and I hope to see you all next time. Thank you for the follows, the subscriptions, the resubs, the gifted subs, all the above. Hugs, and you're all wonderful. Stay wonderful. Bye.
Ah!